the air. Hi.
Hey, did you warn Beth about the Riley curse? Because she got that breakout thing on her face going. You know, she doesn't like zits or anything, so you might want to warn her about that.
I don't think Riley put a curse on Beth. He put the curse on me and Robin.
I don't know. He kind of goes after the family, too.
Oh. Yeah, it wasn't clear. Riley wasn't real clear. So it turns out Tim had to fire Riley from his show, the Riley Martin
Is
show.
it a real firing? Is it for good?
Well, yeah, in the sense that,
you know, I mean, couldn't we have gone to a suspension?
Well, here's the problem with Riley. So Tim found out that Riley was selling his own commercials during the show.
And I want to hear those commercials. Who was the guy?
I don't know.
Commercials
I
from
think he
Riley.
was just being a little bit rebellious because...
Wait, hold it. Let me tell you why that's wrong.
Yeah.
From a business standpoint, you're not allowed to do that. You have to log all commercials. You understand? It's a legal thing.
Right.
It's not a question of, like, Tim doesn't like Riley.
And the company has no idea what Riley is selling.
Right. So... yeah, another thing is if Riley does a commercial, and let's say it's for a product that's less than reputable, and you go out and buy it, the station's responsible. In other words, there's like 20 million legal problems with it. So Tim, most guys would just get fired for doing that. I mean,
like Shrink the Reen?
Right. So a lot of Shrink the Reen's a very excellent
reputable product.
Very reputable. You know what? My ass doesn't smell.
Oh, I started putting dryer sheets like ass napkin up my ass. Now my farts smell like beautiful.
So anyway, the whole deal is that, so Tim, I thought in a really nice way, went to Riley and said, Riley, I guess you don't know all the rules of radio. Let me explain to you that you can't start selling your own commercials. And he was like, listen, motherfucker, you don't pay me enough, and I need to eat and get a roof over my head.
Rent.
And Tim was like, well, that's not our problem. You can't do this. Do you understand? Yeah, I understand. Okay, can I trust you that you won't do this? Yeah, trust. So the next week, Riley comes in, he starts doing the commercial again.
I know. And he said before, Tim told me not to do this, but I'm doing it anyway.
Right. Where is that commercial? I want to play it.
Yeah, I got to know.
Yeah, I thought he was just trying to be cute.
So,
doing business.
No, and you know what? So I even went to, I feel bad that Riley's gone. I mean,
I'm going to miss him.
Well, I said to Tim, is there a way? I said, what if Riley went into therapy on Meet the Shrink?
Uh-huh.
Like if he went on the radio, talked to a qualified therapist, and then the therapist gets through to him, and Riley understands that it's a matter of trust and honesty and that legally he can't do this. What if he could be rehabilitated on Meet the Shrink? And so Tim went to the attorneys.
Oh.
And they agreed that they would allow him on Meet the Shrink. And if he could come to some sort of understanding, because he refuses to admit that he did anything wrong.
Right, yeah.
He's like, you fuckers, so cheap.
He says you were looking for a way to fire him.
Right. I mean, that's a good way.
That's the
You're
best.
Trevor's trying to snooker at you.
So if I ever get to speak to Riley again, I'm going to say to him, are you willing to go on Meet the Shrink? And if the Shrink gives you a clean bill of health,
forget
you
it.
can come back.
Why can't he do like a Sal apology?
Because it won't be sincere.
Yeah, he doesn't. You see, the problem is he doesn't. I think a Shrink maybe could get him to understand that he did something wrong.
This is Riley Martin for Juan's Pot Delivery Service.
You know Juan.
Juan will get it to you within a half an hour, or you get a free lid. If you want to buy one.
Shout out to
Now do you understand why Riley just can't be on the radio doing that stuff?
But I don't know how he does it, because doesn't he have a producer standing there with him?
Yeah, but
how does he manage
the
it?
first time the producer didn't know it wasn't a paid spot, I guess. And then the second time when the producer did know, he hit the dump button. He didn't allow it on.
Sounds like the producer's slacking.
And then they pulled Riley off the air. First of all, how does the producer even stay awake to listen to Riley during that show of his?
I think you have to be an animal trainer.
I heard Riley does his show lying on his couch with a wet rag over his face.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we've gone out of our way to make it easy for Riley. We let him do it out of his house. He doesn't have to come into Manhattan.
Well, that was the first problem. He's out of control. He's in his own environment.
Yeah, and he gets paid like $200. I mean, which is $200 more than he's ever gotten.
Right. And the station has to hire people and pay them to go out to Riley's house.
Can I audition for the show, Howard?
No.
Okay.
There's only one Riley.
What do you think of that technology, Howard? Because everybody seems like Spider Harrison was telling me he does both of his shows
I think it's the end of radio.
from his home. So you would totally never consider that.
Absolutely not. You know, there's a lot of guys now who do the show out of the house. I think like Rush Limbaugh does it out of his house. Jay Thomas does it out of his house.
Jay Thomas, the whole show is in different places.
Yeah, like Jay's in one location in wherever he lives in L.A., and then there's like his co-host, I think, is in some other location. Then there's a third person in another
Julie
location.
is here.
Yeah. And Jay was even saying to me, well, I don't understand why you don't work that way. It's so great. You don't have to leave
why do
the
you
house.
have to be with people?
I'm telling you, as a guy who's done radio all these years, and call me old school, you got to get up, you got to come in, you got to look at everyone in the face. It really helps when I can look over at people and say, okay, calm down here, come on in here, talk to people eye to eye, see my guests.
Well, I was saying, Jay is so wonderful on this show, but he's here.
I wouldn't have Jay on if he was on a microphone somewhere. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Riley.
What?
Oh my God.
Lower your radio.
Turn down the radio.
Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right. Now, I'm going to try and talk to you. If you start filibustering, I can't keep you on the line.
Who, Howard?
Now, I know you hate me, but I really want to see you back here.
Me. I've always loved you.
No, you said horrible things to Robin
You
yesterday.
cursed me.
You put a curse on her. You put a curse on her.
The only reason I said it is because I loved her.
Yeah, but Riley.
I expect more of her. You people would not have the world to get the information that may be the saving of humankind because I tried to pay the rent.
Who is this curse?
Time.
Who is the curse on? Me and Robin, right?
Son, I cannot take it off you for 48 more hours.
Yeah, and what about
me, you, and I think Tim.
Tim? Yeah.
Tim and his prudency, because I asked him, he said, I'll help you, Riley. And I said, well, they're going on vacation for like 3 weeks and shit.
We heard all that.
Yeah, Riley, we're not talking about that.
He did nothing.
Is the curse on Beth as well?
And I'm telling him, hey, man, I live in New Jersey. $400 a week is not keeping me afloat.
400? I thought it was 200.
Yeah,
Where did he get all that?
400.
Tim, reduce his salary.
You're rolling in it.
In your hands.
Is the curse?
It would be 200. If it was in this little ancient mama-ass bitch's hand.
The one you love?
It would be less than that.
Is the
You
curse?
understand? All I'm saying is, you people don't realize what you've done. You think talking about dumping loads on each other, vulgarity is the only thing in existence whatsoever when I am trying to give you information that may save your wretched life.
So you're filibustering.
You're not listening.
You don't listen to anybody. This is why you got fired. This is why you got fired. You don't listen.
Right, I'm fired.
Yeah, you're fired.
I am gone. I will not be forgotten.
Sure you will. 2 weeks from now, you'll be forgotten.
You think because you are the golden Jew and she is the gilded negress that I'm gone forever?
But where are you? Who's going to give you a job on the radio?
And, okay.
You
are saying.
I'm the only one.
No. You are saying.
I'm the only guy who's crazy enough to work with you.
Look.
You're a bigger pain in the ass than anyone on this channel.
Even as I speak.
Bub is easy. Pharrell is easy. You're a fucking pain in the ass.
Al-Qaeda is building a dirty bomb to drop on Tel Aviv because of the dirtness within your heart.
Who will hire you? Fox Business Channel?
Yeah, he's going to be Imus's new sidekick.
Yeah. Who's going to hire you? Fox Business Channel?
All you need to do
is
be a decent human being.
Riley,
which you are not.
Would you listen for a moment?
And Artie is now in with you because he's a fat fuck.
He's cursed
That's
too?
trying to gain
I thought you liked him.
What happened?
with you dirty motherfuckers.
What, I mean, now can I get my $40 back for the symbol? I'm the only guy who paid for the fucking thing.
Send it back to me, Artie.
No, but that's ridiculous, Riley. I want to get on the mothership. But what the fuck?
Back to me. No, you don't believe, and they don't.
He paid.
They don't believe.
He
because
paid.
They think that we are super Jews.
If I can't get on that fucking mothership, dude, there's going to be some trouble at the door.
It's going to be legal trouble.
Yeah.
No, fine. But what I'm saying is,
You said if he bought that symbol.
I've given people all the love.
You said if he
I've
bought
worked
the
with you
symbol.
for 3 years.
You said if Artie bought a symbol, he could get on the mothership, and now you're claiming that Artie can't.
Rescind it unless he
Fraud.
willingly gives it up.
You can't rescind it, so you're
No, I
fine,
cannot
Artie.
rescind
Oh,
it.
good. All right, good. Thanks.
And what is that? You're blowing up Tel Aviv, is what you said? Did he just say he was
No,
going to blow
no, no.
up?
He said there's a dirty bomb being assembled to blow up Tel Aviv.
So isn't he implying he's blowing up Tel Aviv?
No, he's implying that he has inside information.
You have it. You know of it.
I am trying to prevent a lot of things that you know not of. I'm trying to give you love, and then you're gonna fuck me by saying let's cut him off and all of this.
All right. Well, anyway, here. Listen to this. You
Do
did.
I have a job or do I not?
Oh, quiet
as of now,
down.
you do not.
Right.
No.
So you're firing me.
I didn't fire you. Tim fired you, and so did Sirius. They fired you before.
No, you are serious.
No,
So
I'm
it's on
not.
you.
But believe me, I'm. By next year, you'll see I'm not. I'm
you
not
wanna
serious.
Tell the world that you fired Riley Martin. And
All right, I fired Riley Martin.
You,
If that's what you
because
want.
I love you, you piece of shit fuck.
Is it true that is your wife still with you, or did she leave you?
She's fine,
Is she living with you?
and she loves me.
Is she living with you?
She sleeps with me.
When?
Someone told me she moved 2 apartments away. True or false?
If you had 12 goddamn birds, you'd move too.
You see,
He can't be lived with.
But
ever since he lost the radio show,
Therefore,
he lost
The
everything.
wife took a powder?
It's just like
right?
what?
Does Beth ever give you any pussy without you buying another diamond? You no fucking sons of bitch.
Now, let me think about that. When's the last time I got laid without buying Beth a diamond? Probably not.
Yeah, but what man does?
Yeah, what could I buy her? All I'm saying is that.
Why did she move out?
Cutting me off and trying to. I'm trying to save a world, and you are trying to talk about playing with your dick.
No, you're trying to sell free commercial. You're trying to sell commercials on the side to people, and you were told it's illegal.
All he had to do was give me another hour or two.
Dude,
He
first
wouldn't
of all,
do that because he is a fat, friggin' bigot fuck.
He's not fat.
Riley, you're proving to me you don't understand what you did, and this is why I'm calling you.
Well, no, that's not the point.
No,
The
I'm going to tell you the point.
Is that is
All right, forget it. I'm going
You know what? He sounded so calm when we first
Well,
said hello.
I can't. I was trying to work something out with him, but it's impossible.
Riley, can you listen for a moment? We have a proposal.
why?
We have a proposal.
All right. Dicks out your mouth, you cheap ass bitch.
Riley,
All I'm saying is,
Riley.
if you're gonna do me like this, may it come down upon you, your progeny, and your race.
What's your progency, Howard?
I don't know. Anyway, listen, Riley.
'Cause that's what's being
Here's the
cursed.
thing, and if you can listen, fine. If not, I'll hang up. Now, it occurs to me that what you did wrong was really a serious offense, and then
What bullshit!
and then
I took one advertisement.
right 2.
One.
2.
No, you did it a second week after Tim told you not to do it, and he said he could no longer trust you.
I had been begging the son of a bitch to give me
I understand that, but you can't do something illegal.
Do that.
You can't do something illegal because you're unhappy with how much money you're making.
Can you believe it?
See, Riley,
it's like
here's
a round table discussion. It never
Riley.
does it.
I give up. I give up, Riley. You're,
Riley, he wanted to ask you something, so be quiet for a second.
Robin,
I can't.
It would be in your interest to listen.
He doesn't
why
listen.
don't you
Oh, God.
put 3 white dicks in your mouth? As you
I wish you would.
do. You.
I want to see that.
Ain't your mama looking slobbering bitch?
There's 4 white dicks in this room.
You're leaving one out.
Hey, Riley, you could either listen to me or go back to growing pot. You want, if you want to
Talk
shut.
to me, son. Talk to me.
Now you're making sense.
Fix me
All
for
right.
trying to pay my rent.
All right. Now I'm gonna try. This is the last time I'm
Don't
trying.
mention the thing, okay?
This is
Just
the
go
last
to it.
time. All right.
And what are you talking about my wife for?
I just one of the guys came to me. I was concerned about you. That someone told me your wife wasn't living in the apartment with you, and I got concerned.
And so you are going to put my wife in
No, I have nothing
to
to.
inspire me?
Listen to me. I just asked you how you were doing personally, and is your wife living with you?
Howard.
If it's none of my business, just say it's none of my business.
No. You are a wretched piece of dog shit.
I don't know why we're talking to him.
Wretched, backstabbing, Jew-baiting piece of shit.
Well, then what's the point of me trying to tell him what I was going to tell him?
I don't know. I mean, every time we
Wait,
try to do
tell me
something
what?
with him,
You're going to take my job.
he wants to talk to you about maybe getting it back.
I had a plan, but it's clear to me that it's not
Well,
workable.
no, you had no plan.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
you
did.
did.
Yes, I did.
Man.
Yes, I do.
Called with the best of intentions, even under a curse.
Well, if you wanted to get rid of me, you should have done it honestly.
That is about as honest as you can do it.
But nobody wanted to get rid of you, Riley.
We wanted to have you on the channel. You don't listen to direction, and that's my point. You don't listen to anybody.
Oh, so
You don't
you
listen.
wouldn't give me an extra hour.
Forget the extra hour. You're not getting an extra hour. Period.
That's what I'm saying.
That's right. All you're getting is what you
I
had.
gotta listen to your bullshit.
All right, well, then forget
You
it.
don't have to listen to anything.
All right, Riley, I give up. I
We were
can't
trying to talk to you, but it's impossible.
even... I had a thought.
No, you have been and always will be a piece of dog shit, all of you.
All right, well, let's leave it at that then.
All right, Riley, you're passing up another opportunity.
What you have done to me is going to cost you, and that black bitch, may your house burn and your boat sink.
You both say.
That's terrible.
That's
Riley.
a horrible thing to say,
And
Riley.
may the next white boy you get give you AIDS.
Oh. Wow. White people don't get
What
AIDS.
I was
That's right. What
trying,
is he talking about?
if you had bothered to listen, I'm taking the offer off the table, but I had a way for you to possibly get back on the air, but it's
Well,
clear
state it.
it's not going to work. I'm giving up
I don't
now.
think he can listen to anyone.
No, you got to try.
No,
Yeah.
so then you will be solely responsible for the destruction of this world.
Well, Riley, you just want to be put back on the air instead of listening to how you might get yourself back on the air.
No, darling, you think you are
Darling.
immutable, but I guarantee you that what I'm trying to do is help you and save you and love you.
All right.
But no.
And we're
you
trying
are
to help
saying,
you, save
wow,
you, and
wow,
love you.
Wow, I'm so cute and everything, and I gets me some white dick. So therefore, ours is the bee's knees.
Eyes is the bee's knees.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and all I'm saying is,
You,
do not be the purveyor.
all you do is talk and you don't listen,
don't
so
listen.
it's impossible to manage you.
Everything I've ever said
Yeah.
has come true.
Well, anyway, it's impossible to manage you. It's impossible to talk to you, so I give up. I had a plan.
Because
I'd
the
gone-
$400 is going to hurt you.
I went to bat for you yesterday, but you don't want to hear about it, so forget it.
More than that to the children you fuck, you punk son of a bitch.
I went to bat for you yesterday, but you're not interested, so well, I guess that's the end.
You are, Howard,
Yeah.
you are.
What have you ever said that became true, by the way? I don't think there's one
Oh,
thing.
no, you're not going to hold him to that.
Cassini found it in 2004. I have told you all the things that the astronauts...
All right, I got to go. I'll call you later when you can listen.
Well, it's like this.
What time of the day are you at the best listening?
Am I fired?
What time of day is best to call you when you can listen instead of talk? When do you get worn out?
From
hearing
4
you?
a.m. to 4:05 a.m.
Am I fired?
All right, I'll say this one last time, and if you can listen, and we can get me to get through to you, then I'll talk to you. Here I go. I'll try one last time. So yesterday I went to Tim and I said, gee, what's with this Riley thing? It's too bad. He said, well, I can't get him to listen. He will not follow instruction. I said, all right, I got a plan. What if I put Riley in with a shrink who can make him understand what he did wrong, who could get through to him, and then he can, come back to work and listen. Maybe the shrink can get through to him. So we have a show called Meet the Shrink. You go on it, talk to the shrink. If the shrink gives you a clean bill of health and says Riley understands what he did wrong and he can follow instruction now, I think there's an opportunity to get you back on the air.
All right, when you want to do it?
All right. Now you're listening. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Fine.
Tim, when can Riley go on Meet the Shrink? And who is the shrink?
I don't know. Is there a shrink available?
We better find a very liberal shrink.
It's Professor Irwin Corey.
Yeah. Tim, you there?
Tim, you fat motherfucker.
Bigot.
Bigot.
Tim, you fat piece of shit.
Tim, you fat Jew-hating, nigger-hating.
Race beta.
Race beta.
I don't know if Tim's here, Howard.
Oh.
All right, Riley.
He's coming in.
Oh, wait, here he comes. I got Tim. Hold on.
This is Riley Martin for Mel's Crystal Meth Clinic.
Fuck you, Tim.
Now, Tim, am I saying the right thing here? That if
Yes.
he goes on Meet the Shrink and the shrink says that she got through to him and that he understands what he did wrong, he can get his show back?
That's correct.
All right. Now, when do you want to do this, Riley S.?
No, not you, Riley. We're asking Tim.
Tim, when can Riley do this?
When are you available, Riley?
When is he? He's always
What's
available.
he doing? He's available right
I
now.
have demands.
Tim,
Yes, sir.
I've always tried to love you. It was very difficult.
Join the club.
I know it's difficult.
So, when do you want to do it, Tim?
Let's try it for next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
Okay, lock it down.
All right.
I tell you this,
Good.
Tim.
Now you're making progress, Riley. Get in there with the shrink.
I tell you this, Tim. I want to get my check on schedule, man, and I do not wish for you to be so hateful. I am going to take the curse off of you all.
Thank you.
I cannot do it for the next 48 hours.
Why?
So maybe we'll all be gone and all opportunity will be gone.
Yeah, if anything happens to us because of your curse, you're fucked because
Offers
we're
off
the
the
only one
table.
hiring you.
Give me 48 hours. I am going to rescind it. Nonetheless, as best I can, because I was very angry, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Could you put a rush order on that, please?
Yeah, we need the curse off us.
Riley, should I cancel my helicopter ride this afternoon?
Yeah, I wouldn't be going up in college.
All right, Riley, this is good. Now, this is progress.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
You're not out of...
As hard as it is for me to admit, I need you as much as you need me.
then you're fucked.
We have a world to save. And I will not harm or hurt you. I love you, but
That's some kind of love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riley, listen to me. Riley, just listen to me. Listen to me. Stop talking for a minute. You got to get in there with the shrink and listen and understand what you did wrong and then come to a conclusion.
Well, yeah, I tried to pay rent.
All right, wait a minute. Just talk this over with the shrink.
Yeah, you don't talk to
Because
us,
you're
talk to the
not
shrink.
Getting it clear.
You still have to make sense to the shrink. You got to pass the shrink's test.
Can I get your word that you will help me with a few extra hours?
No, you cannot get my word.
You can't handle the 1 hour that you have.
Is that
it should be a
right?
half-hour show.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think we should
stop.
reduce
15
your
minutes.
hours. Yeah, a 10-minute show.
$10.
Riley, don't start negotiating hours.
To do that.
Prove you can do that 1 hour.
Prove you can do anything.
Oh,
We're interested in hiring you for an hour.
so I cannot do an hour?
Yes. If
Well,
you pass the shrink's test, you've got to listen to the shrink and make sure the shrink thinks you're sane enough to come back and do the show.
What you are doing to me, son,
Yes.
will reverberate to the history of your time, your family, your progeny, and everything.
Ah, here we go.
Are you
Back to
back to
threatening.
cursing us
Are the
again?
cur- is-
All I'm saying
Is the curse back on?
you are trying to reduce me to a beetle bug or something.
I give up. I give up. If you want to do you want to do the shrink thing or not?
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
All right.
All right. We'll see. We're going to give
Next
you.
week.
Tim is going to call you and try and set it up for next week. Okay.
Let's do it, kid. But
All right.
all
Later.
I'm saying
I got to
is,
go. I got to go.
If you ever do this again,
If we ever do, you threatening us?
if you ever do this again, you're fired. If you do this again.
well, no,
He is fired until he can redeem
Right,
himself.
by the way, you're still fired.
I had any compassion,
You're still fired.
any decency about yourselves, you would not do a human being this way.
You are still fired. You better get in that shrink.
There's a lot that the shrink needs to talk to you
Yeah,
about.
you got to get in there and really listen to that shrink.
If I'm not producing for you, son, then don't give me the job.
I told you, you can't do stuff that's illegal. You've got to be on the up and up, and you've got to go.
You could have, Robin could have
Oh,
given
come
me
on.
what
Here
you
we
think
go.
the white boy.
I don't think the shrink's going to be able to get through to him.
I think
but
there's a good chance the shrink is going to walk out crazy.
yeah. What shrink are you going to even get? What shrink can work with him?
We'll find one.
All right.
And I could pay my rent.
All right. Thank you.
Talk to the shrink,
Talk to
Riley.
the shrink, Riley.
All right, take care.
All right, Riley, I'll talk to you later on today.
Right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Tim excited about that.
You know, I don't hold out much hope for the shrink ever getting through to him. The guy doesn't fucking listen to a thing.
But
You
he'll
know.
filibuster for the whole hour.
Yeah.
And just
Right.
And blow it off.
Dr. Juberg, what would you know about bare knuckle fighting in the ring?
All I know is, I don't think this guy. I mean, I'm giving him a shot to try and figure out what he did wrong to lose his job, but I don't hold out much hope. But I think the shrink thing is a good attempt to try to
Well,
get him
it's
back.
the only option you have to try to get him.
we all
back
tried.
on the air.
Everybody's
You know.
tried.
I know. I have a feeling, and I don't want to ruin this, but I
Are
have,
you cursing him now?
I have a feeling the shrink's going to end up cursed.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I think. I think that's
Right,
what the
the
outcome
curse will
is.
just spread.
We're, of course, this might be a stupid question, but of course, this shrink thing is on the air, right?
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Shrink is a show.
You for no other reason.
Excuse me, I lost my senses for a second.
Tim, what are the chances that Riley's going to get a show back?
It's up to him. Slim and none, if it were up to me.
So what exactly has to happen? He's going to go on Meet the Shrink?
We're going to have him go on Meet the Shrink. He's going to go through a series of questions, and we'll see just whether he understands whether what he did was right or wrong. And if he gets it and we feel that he really understands it, then we might give him another chance.
So does that guarantee that he's going to get another show if he passes?
Nothing's guaranteed, but we'll see where it goes. We'll give him a chance. We'll give him a chance.
Said up until this time, you can't convince him that for what he did was wrong. Howard can't.
I don't know if he really understands it. That's why I gave him a second chance and I talked to him because I wanted to know, and because first of all, he's not a radio guy, and I thought, well, I'll explain it to him and see if he gets it, and he heard what I said and he acknowledged what I said, and he goes on the air and he does it again. So to me, he's just he doesn't get it.
Time for news from Robin. Robin.
Scream 4 hitting theaters.
That's what we're talking
Tomorrow,
about. Scream
baby.
4. You got a piece of the back end, don't you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Courtney Cox discusses bringing
Uh-oh.
back the series. 2-4.
Do we want to hear her? It's painful for David to hear. You want to hear her?
Yeah.
I'll give you the option. You love it.
I'd love to.
You love torturing yourself.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
They've talked about it for years and years, so this was one that I was hoping would come back one day.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
I can't believe it.
Howard.
Hey, Courtney. I hate David. I'm on your side. All
That's
right.
why I'm here.
Courtney Cox. We were just listening to you about Scream 4.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
I came to see if you like me like you used to.
I love you. You
Well,
know
you
that.
used to, but then now you're on David's side. Hey, Davey.
Hey, baby.
What do you mean, baby? What's going on?
I don't know.
Can I ask you a question, Courtney? 'Cause- All right. I didn't know you were coming in, but I'm so confused.
Hi
there.
How are you?
I love the two of you as a couple. I have a feeling you are making love to your co-stars in
I
real
know
life.
you do.
I
You
really
have such
do.
a strong feeling. Let's talk about it.
And I know it would hurt David to know that you are. And maybe you're being smart about this by saying, look, I don't want to hurt David. But David can handle it.
No, it actually makes me feel great.
It would make
Do
you
I
feel
have to?
good.
Can I not see you? How can I stand up here?
I can stand up.
Look how cute you are together.
I'm gonna sit up here.
Look how cute you and I are together.
Hi.
Never mind him. Look how cute you'd look. And how cute you looked on Letterman with the dress.
How about I said I love you?
I know.
Did you hear me?
Thank you.
I said I love
That
Howard.
was so sweet. God, you are hot.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks.
You look good, and the shoes are hot, too.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Why did you reject David's advances in Florida at Disney?
Well, you see, it's not really the place for it.
Why?
It was, first of all, it was early in the morning, and David it wasn't like he was like, you know what, this is one of our problems in our relationship. Whenever I would need consoling from David, he could not literally put his arm around me for 1 second without completely getting a boner. There was never any oh, I'm so
Right.
sorry your dad's dying. Can we fuck?
You were like, you were like,
Dude,
No, that's not. That's the
that
truth.
time I was good. During your dad's passing,
Okay,
I mean, come on,
maybe
I was a
that one
fucking
time.
saint.
So it just wasn't the right time, and I don't want to confuse the issue. We were going through a hard time, and
I think I understand what you're saying. In other words, you'd like to know that you're not always the sex object, that at some point, he shouldn't get a boner.
Yeah.
He should be able to console you
Listen, I
without
can,
it having
though.
to result
We
in
didn't-
sex.
Exactly.
Is it that simple?
For him.
No, it's not. I mean, that's just a. Is it that simple for
For
me
you to get hard, yeah.
I'm always ready for you.
You got
I
to
mean-
just be in therapy, intensive therapy, and then you'll start to get in touch with what she needs.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm more in touch with what she needs now.
Her father
But I
dies and you
think-
got a boner. I
No,
mean,
that's not true. That wasn't
okay,
a
maybe
good
not
example
that
because.
particular time. You're right.
but it's
No.
just I hear what she's
And
saying.
she starts to you also, just to be honest, she takes one sort of thing or a couple times and then she clumps it and that's what happens all the time in our relationship. It's not really true all the time.
Oh, dear.
But I know what Courtney means. Beth has that effect on me. I'm always boned up and ready to go. If she
Right.
just sits near me, I start to get really fucking sexually excited, which
Yeah,
is
she's
great.
beautiful. Yeah, I hear you.
It's great, but sometimes I got to keep that under control because I got to kind of act like I know what's I got to be interested. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You got to at least
You got to fake it. Yeah.
I got to at least fake it. I hear what she's saying. Maybe you need to whack off before you see Courtney.
Yeah.
Maybe do that.
Sure.
So when he came on to you at Disney,
Do you mind if I do it right now?
you felt it would have confused the situation, right?
Yeah, I don't think it was the right time.
No, yeah, I think there's a lot more going on there. I
Courtney-
think you're over it, baby.
I mean-
and you just need to admit it, and we just need to figure out next steps.
Is that true?
Wow, that's heavy.
Is it over?
That's heavy.
It is over. I
That's
told
the
David
truth.
it's
No,
over.
you know what? Here's the
You
truth.
would have been with me. You would have wanted.
Not at Disney World. You can't count that as the place where I'm not into you.
No, but you.
I was it was like the worst. I can't even tell you. I had just woken up. He'd been up all. He doesn't sleep.
There would be you couldn't resist me. I mean, we've been here.
Not in that moment. I could resist anyone.
I know, but still.
Okay, but I don't think that's the issue. The truth of the matter is that we love each other so much. We have such affection for each other, but we are very different. There's no question.
Do you fight all the time? Is that it?
No, we're not
You're
fighters. We're not fighters. We probably don't get as real as we needed to, as we do now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things. David likes to do completely the opposite things that I do.
Do you not like to go out? I'm a homebody too.
I'm a homebody. I don't like to do I like to have people over, but
Right.
I'm a little socially not. I don't love it. David is and he doesn't drink anymore. He's completely sober, but he likes to go out and dance. He's a part of the Beecher's Madhouse, which
I know.
is fantastic.
I freak out too. I do not like to go out.
Right.
And thank God Beth does. And when Beth does, it's fine with me. Just go and then come home and then everything's cool because I just want to hang out, watch movies, eat good food. and chill.
That's all I want to do, too.
Go on my computer.
But David, I don't want to inhibit him in his life. He really is a very gregarious guy. He's very outgoing. I'm much more of an introvert, even though I sing.
And you
sometimes
have
I'm
not had sex since you guys
I have
broke
not
up?
had sex, but let me tell you something. It's not that these people that you think I've had sex with, they really don't want to get involved in this mess. And it's only
Yes, they do.
exacerbated here
You want to
on
know
the
what?
air.
I would so jump into the mess if I'm nailing you.
Okay, well,
I'm
then-
not kidding. I would care less. I mean,
These guys actually really like David, and I'm also, executive producer of the show. It's kind of an awkward thing.
but when they're on vacation with Coco,
I was a little surprised, to be
David-
honest with you, that I didn't get hit on at all.
but those guys want you sexually.
If they do, they're not letting me know. I mean, I think they like David too much, and I think it's too weird of a
Are
situation.
they emotional friends, those guys? Can you lean on them
I would
emotionally?
say the whole cast is an emotional friend.
I hate
can
that.
lean on them. But David, you've had emotional affairs
No,
with people.
I have not.
That's not true.
No, listen, that was,
Did you have an emotional affair? You met a come clean.
Absolutely
Of
not.
course, he's had people that he's met who could talk to about this relationship or life, and you
Right,
talk to
but I
them
think
more than
there's
you talk
more
to me.
going on with those guys than just an emotional thing. Like, even the way you talk about it, you could possibly be attracted to him, and you just have to kind of like, you have to move on from just sort of like, I don't know, and this and that and whatever.
We get along much better than before when I came in here. I mean, I liked him more than when I walked in.
I know.
You know what,
this
though?
isn't
I
the real.
This has been a week of you getting angry. What's
No,
wrong?
I'm sorry.
You know
I'm
what's
fired
wrong?
up today, for
You
sure.
are fiery.
He gave it to the tabloids today.
Yeah.
But you would have been very proud of him, but I know why he's fired up.
Why?
I sat him down.
I don't
and
mean to be mean to you.
That's all right, but I mean, all of a sudden, like, we were best friends yesterday and last
No,
night
we
and
are
today.
best friends, but I'm just...
He wants you back. Can I say something?
He wants me back, but you know what? If you say to him, David, are you happier now? He says, in so many ways I am. I feel like I'm much more of a man. You walk into his house, he's got shit going on there that I wouldn't live with. And it's like, great. I want him to be happy. I want him to be his complete self. I don't want to control him, give him boundaries.
Do you remember when he broke the wine glass over his own head because you
Yeah.
had a love scene with Ron Eldred?
Yes, and I thought that was very mature.
Mature? Immature.
I'm joking.
Yes, it's very immature.
He's growing.
But I couldn't handle,
great.
if you were my woman, I couldn't handle you in a love scene. Beth had a little kissing scene on some sitcom, and I didn't like, I didn't break a wine glass over my head, but I really didn't like it. I can't take you in bed.
David's a passionate person.
And we were looking at the pictures of it. Ron was kissing your belly and going almost down on you. I mean, it's too much for him.
Look, he knew what she did when they got together.
I know, but it's
David
hard.
does need to learn better coping skills, and
But
I
you know-
think he is learning them now.
But you know why David's angry? Number one, he feels that he looks always bad in this thing. Like he's the immature one. He's the one with the problems. He was trying to tell me today that you have problems too, and
What problem?
you come off smelling like a
I didn't
rose.
say that.
You know what? If I can clear that up in any way, David is the most amazing guy. He's the best heart. People, when they say, "Can you believe he's gone on Howard and told your whole life?" I don't give a shit.
Right.
David is a great person, so he's being honest. Some of the time, whenever it was, he was drunk for most of it, I'm sure,
Right.
and now he's not, and he's just an honest, great person. He
But
didn't
you
do
said on
anything
Letterman.
wrong.
But you said on Letterman last night, our marriage is better now than it's ever been.
Well,
And
our friendship.
your friendship. Yeah, that's sad. That now
No,
that you're
that's
living
true.
apart, it's better than it's ever been.
Well,
No,
you know
it's-
why? Because we were sitting at Disney World and we were talking and laughing about the fact that we're so different. You are, in some ways, I know you even said, you
Yeah.
feel better now.
Oh, completely. And I have more patience, and I can talk to her more. And
So maybe
I
you're
can
better
be-
friends than lovers.
We might end up
Maybe.
being. And the thing is that he gets the best side of me right now. I'm not controlling in any way. I'm not trying to judge him.
But you will, because when he's alone with Coco, you're going to want to make sure that he is the father you want him to be.
I know that's another thing. He's an amazing father, and if
Right.
anything, I call him up for advice because I'm much more emotional, and he keeps me grounded.
Here's why he's agitated, because I agitated him. I said to him, David, it's over. She does not want you anymore.
That
And,
feels good.
that's
Did
why.
you say that? Did you
Clarity-
say that to him
clarity
in
is
private?
I said it to him here on the air. Remember the first day I said, David, you're the only one who doesn't know it's over. She's telling you it's over.
I think she is telling me it's over, and she just
God.
isn't.
I wish it was that simple. I just think
It's
if I went
over.
back right now,
Let's
I
tell
don't know that I would be. I don't know that we wouldn't get back in the same pattern, continue to live separate lives,
Right.
good roommates. But I don't know that we're ready. I don't think we're ready to actually have taken this to a different level. I get scared. I don't want to do this again. If we do it, we got to
If
do
you
it
get
right.
back together, then it's got to be forever and really do
Well,
it right.
You're
Saying there is a chance you could get back together?
I'm saying I would
Give me the
love,
truth.
I
Give me the
would,
truth.
I would love for that to be the right decision.
But it's not going to happen.
I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, do you really like want me to come back and have it be exactly the same way?
No, not exactly the
Well,
same
what
way.
on
but I
earth
don't
is gonna be
think things
different?
What's going to be different?
You're going to be at Beecher's Madhouse, and I'm going to still go to bed alone. I don't like.
I want to go to bed
See,
with
but
you.
you can make.
I won't let you go to bed
It's
alone.
called compromise. So we could say, Wednesdays and Saturdays I go out and do that, and
Courtney,
the other
what's wrong with
times
that?
I stay home.
Beth goes out
It's all
sometimes.
compromise. It's
I don't want you to come off as if you're begging me, because you know what? That's not the case.
right.
You sound like you are today, and it sounds vulnerable and sweet, and you've done nothing wrong, so let's make sure you're not the bad guy in any way. But in reality, when we go to therapy together, we really talk about, we have a lot of resentments. While we love each other, it's not like...
He feels you've restrained
I don't
him.
have... Yeah, and I'm not sitting in the driver's seat. He's acting like I am.
No,
But he also said it
I
was
don't mean
tough
to
on...
be.
It was
And I
tough.
don't mean
I know
to
you
not be
want
on
me
your
back
side.
because it's a wonderful thing. Who wants a family to break up?
Right.
But we're always going to be a family, whether we're together or not. And I don't...
But Courtney,
You are... Whatever.
I love
he
you.
said... What'd you say?
I said I love you.
Yeah.
I love her
he's
too.
He's not begging like he sounds.
But I don't mean to be not on your side, or you came in here and I'm not.
I mean, no, it's all right. We're having therapy. I mean, it's
But Courtney,
it's free.
He's saying really in reality, like Beth goes out a couple of times a week, and I used to have trouble with that. I'd be like, no one should leave me. I should be. And then I got over it, and then was like, you know what? She needs her space. Let her go out a couple of times a week. Let her go out 2 times. So what? And then and then you could be on your own and
Absolutely,
maybe enjoy that.
that's one of the things. That's just
That's only one.
Very different. Yeah, that is true. We are very different, and our compatibility
Maybe you are too different.
is an issue.
So it's over. Let's call it. Let's call it what it is. It's over.
Why do you have to have it now, Howard?
Why do
Why
we
do I
have
have to have
to?
what
Howard
now?
who's rushing
Because-
this decision.
Because he's got to move on.
Because to
It's
me,
killing him.
Is it?
we can't really see if it's gonna work out or not unless we're together. Like the way it's like this half and half. Me kind of like meeting girls and like not opening up to them or anything like that. It's just this like middle ground that's just not.
Maybe it's Courtney's way of.
really-
Are you holding on to him by expecting him not to be with women? I know you're saying it's okay for him to be with women.
No, I'm
but-
not expecting him not to. I mean, I want him to be happy, and if that means that if David likes decisions now, he's a very extreme person. I'm a little more like, I want to really know what's going on and make sure this is the right decision either way. But I know he wants a decision yesterday. And if that helps him move on, then you know what? And we're supposed to be together, then maybe it's after your next relationship. And maybe it's after I meet somebody and go, you know what?
Are you dying to go to bed with somebody new?
I'm not dying at all. No.
You're not. Are you horny? You haven't had it in a long time.
Yeah, but not as much as I wish I was.
You're not that horny because you know what? David could have satisfied a sexual desire in you that night in Disneyland or that afternoon, but you wisely said no because that's just going to start all over again and we're going to be back in the same boat. Mm-hmm. So you had to restrain yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it was 9 o'clock in the morning. It wasn't that hard. No offense.
So you don't.
It wasn't like I was.
When's the last time you had sex?
A long time ago.
Really?
Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing. Should we
Nothing.
talk that? Yeah.
No vibrator, not. Well,
Well.
yeah, you've taken care of that.
Sure.
Wow.
Sure.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
You did know.
Yeah.
Oh,
How
he
did
doesn't-
you know?
He bought
No,
it
I
for
mean,
me.
Oh, you bought. So you've been laying there using the vibrator.
When I have to.
And what are you thinking about when you're doing that?
You don't need to think. The girls don't.
Oh, bullshit.
Any chance we could get you on the Sybian?
I'm with you.
I'm just kidding. I'm really
Where is that
kidding.
thing?
It's over there in the corner. We can always pull it out.
That might
need
that
this.
might solve all the
I
problems.
might ship one to your house.
Oh, this would be the complete awesome bookend if you got on the Sybium and I got behind you and sat there and said, "Fuck me, Courtney. Let the poison out of your system." That would just fucking kill
Well, you could
the whole
control it
world.
if you wanted.
Oh shit!
You were wearing underwear on the Letterman show last night, weren't you?
No.
You weren't?
Yes, of course.
Were you?
Yeah.
Boy, you looked hot.
Thanks.
Sexy.
Why would I wear underwear?
You're going to have some big romance. David's going to kill David. You got to just calm down.
David has had, David's doing fine. This guy is gorgeous. First of all, he's
Yeah.
never looked this good.
I know. He does
So
look
our
good.
11, almost 12 years of marriage,
He's
never
handsome.
looked this hot. You are unbelievably
You're still attracted to
beautiful.
him.
Oh, no doubt. Look at him.
When you masturbate, do you ever think of him?
I honestly don't think.
You just put it on there and go.
Yeah, it's not.
That's what
it
Robin
doesn't
does.
take that long when it's electric.
Wow. Wowee.
You really don't need to.
No,
girls,
you
I don't
don't.
think do that. I say to David, I used to. This is how close.
You don't visualize anything? I guess men are more that way, huh?
When we were at Jimmy's party, at one point, were you connecting with me and David interrupted us? I have this feeling.
Well, I did have a connection with you. Yes, I was
Yes.
talking and I was opening up and telling you why I was nervous to do your show.
And then David broke in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was, I was having a good time. I was trying to connect with you in some way. You did. You
I'm
broke
sorry.
that up. You got jealous.
I didn't purposely, no.
I don't know about
I
that.
think I was trying to get her to get on your show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it'd be cool.
Would you freak out if David, like David was talking about, first of all, one
Am
of the
I
problems.
blocking your camera?
No, one of the you're blocking Fred, and I can't blame you for that.
Sorry.
No,
He
it's
actually
fine.
thanks you for
I
that.
like the back of your head.
I keep doing that. David was discussing earlier that it was hard being sometimes Mr. Courtney Cox. That you were kind of at one point sort of the person who was the front person, so to speak. He had a hard time with that, right?
Yeah,
that was tough for
definitely.
you. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him. That is hard.
Right. Did you think he was psycho when he broke the wine glass over his head? Did you say maybe I ought to get out of this marriage right now because he's too possessive?
No, I didn't think he was too possessive because I probably was just as jealous. Well, not probably. I was just as jealous back then. But there have been many times in the relationship where I thought, like I remember one time when we first were going out, I pulled up. I pulled over on Mount Olympus, and I called up my friend and I said, you know what, I'm on my way to break up with David. And I just said, we're just too different. This is never going to work.
All the way back then.
And I drove up the house, and up to his house, and his pants, were down to here. I've been telling him for years, please pull up your pants.
Right.
But they were down to here. He was spray painting inside of his house, and he had a couple buddies on the couch, a couple beautiful models, and they're all kind of not nodding out, but they were like zombies. I don't know what the hell they were doing. David didn't even know their names.
Right.
And somehow, he's so charming, we end up having sex, and I didn't break up with him.
Wow.
But I had intentions to break up, 15 years ago.
Was the sex always good between you two?
Yeah.
It was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a freak.
Nah, what's this?
No, he's
loving?
No, he's loving. But I would say at the end, like he had told the world, I don't think we tried our hardest.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were disappointed in your
told you.
lovemaking.
Yeah.
He
I
said
told
it was-
you I would like,
What did he
I didn't
say?
kiss her as well as I could have. And maybe
You
I
prepared-
didn't.
Are you prepared to kiss her the right way?
Yeah, I mean,
You are. You're ready. You would right now go back to the situation and really pay attention.
Listen, I have no we can look for better, more happy, this, that, more compatible. The fact of the matter is we have a family together. We have beautiful love. She's my best friend. She makes me laugh like nobody. We have a lot of fun together.
That's what I'm
and we
saying.
could live a happy life together. Now,
Yes.
could there be somebody I'm more compatible with? Yes. Could there be someone she's more compatible with? Definitely. Could there be somebody that makes her more happy? Like
Probably me.
more comfortable.
Yeah.
Somebody like you probably would make her more, comfortable.
But go
and she
find
could
me,
spend
another
time-
me. All right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
what are the
how-
chances?
Take it.
Very difficult. Would it freak you out if he started dating Jennifer Aniston?
Yes.
That would freak you out.
Freak me out.
You got to do it.
Well, it would just hurt me because I have a real thing about friends, and I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, she's one of my very best friends, so that would be weird.
That would be amazing. What a story.
That would be a great story.
Oh, my God. Could he get her?
I would think that she cares about me too much to let that happen.
You've told her everything about what's going on, right? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you probably have confided in her more than anybody. So she knows everything.
Yeah, she knows everything. I mean, yeah,
Right.
yeah. I would say so.
That's going to make it
Yeah.
hard for you to get her.
No, I'm not gonna get it.
You're not gonna get
Don't
with her?
try, David.
No, of course not.
God,
No, I don't want it. No, that's
there
not
goes the
really
respect.
Yeah.
Right out the
There
window.
goes the memory.
He's got a big penis, though. I know that.
Cool.
He does.
He does, right?
Yeah.
Biggest you ever been with?
Ooh, interesting.
I think maybe you just
There was one other person,
bigger. Mm-hmm. No kidding.
but second biggest.
Michael Keaton? Mm-mm. He doesn't have a big penis. Why did you run to Michael Keaton when you guys started to break up? Why are you going to him?
Why am I going to Michael Keaton now?
Wait, why did you go and visit him when you guys broke up?
When David and I broke up?
Yes. Why? Am I right, David?
Not true.
It's
No.
not true.
Oh my God!
No.
Who did you run to?
You're trying to.
If I ran to him, he'd run from me.
That's hilarious. That's how you do it. You
I don't know.
You
Something.
just make-
I like it. I like it. This
That's
is
so
fun.
I
good.
must have something interesting going here.
Yeah.
Wow.
I ain't
Never
running to
going,
Michael
when
Keaton.
did that happen?
You're not going to Michael Keaton. Someone had a bigger penis.
Yeah.
I think in a way, you're imagining a life with someone that's going to be unbelievable. I hope you find it. But
I don't think I'm imagining my life yet. I think that if I did, I would be, that's projecting to the future, and I think I'm too afraid. I actually don't know what's going to happen. I feel more hopeful about his life and him finding someone who he is really the
are you afraid to be alone at night?
yeah.
Are you having a hard time with this because you sleep alone?
I like to sleep alone. I just get scared to. I mean, I've got locks like you wouldn't believe.
And there's
Right.
there's people around. And shit.
I have people around. Yeah.
I know, but it's scary, right? You don't have someone
Yeah.
there in bed with you. I mean,
I don't
emotionally.
mind that. That
You're
well,
okay with that.
Yeah, that part I actually. Well, also Coco sleeps in the bed with me most nights, but
Not healthy.
I know.
Because you're using her as a surrogate.
No,
Because,
she's using me.
well, you're using her too. You like it. I'm concerned about that.
Well, I prefer her to sleep downstairs because she wakes me up so early in the morning.
I thought it was incredibly sexy when you were on vacation and your titty popped out of your bikini.
Thank you. Yeah.
I saw that, and it was a nice shot.
Thanks.
Thank God it wasn't embarrassing or anything. Were you aware that your breast had popped out?
I had just ridden in a wave and knew when I got up, I was like, oh.
Wow.
And I looked over to my friend. I said, did you see that? And he said, no. And I said, oh, well, the rest of the world will. And I put it back in. And it didn't, it was-
And you're swimming the whole time. These guys are photographing you. You have no choice.
yeah, I knew
Yeah.
they were there.
You
So
did.
I was arching my, I worked it.
You worked it a little bit. Yeah.
You posed a little bit.
Oh, of course. I'm such a sloucher.
Does it drive you crazy that like Playboy would have paid you a fortune for that titty, and yet there they are on the
And they
beach
got it
getting
for
it for
free.
free? Did that
Yeah.
bother you?
I didn't think about it. Now it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, thank God you have nice nipples too. I mean,
Especially when they're cold.
That's right. Oh,
Yeah.
you look great. You looked
Thanks.
fabulous.
They do.
Why was David not invited on that trip to? I'm not talking about Disney World, but before
But,
that,
yeah,
to
St.
Hawaii
Bart's.
or St. Bart's, wherever you were.
Well, it was really more of a girls' trip at the beginning, and then my friend Josh said,
Josh, the guy from Cougar Town.
Yeah. Yes.
He ends up there suddenly.
Well, I'm very open, and I said, "Oh, you should come. It's going to be beautiful." I didn't know how it was all
And
going
he
to
shows
unfold.
up, Mr.
No, he
America.
didn't show up. But actually, I did invite him, but I
He's a
didn't
great
think,
guy.
"Oh, yeah, this is a girls' trip, and I shouldn't be doing this, and I'm not inviting David." I didn't think it through.
What girls were there with you? I didn't see any girls.
Well, they don't photograph. Oh, Coco is one of the girls.
Well, Coco, okay.
And my best friend Teresa.
It upset me when Coco was in the water playing with this co-star of yours from Cougar Town. This upset
I
me,
felt
and it
bad
upset
for David to see that, but the
Yeah.
truth of the matter is Coco comes to the set all the time, and she loves those guys. She loves them. She loves Dan Bird. She calls
Right.
him her brother. She loves Brian, who plays with her all the time, and she loves Josh.
Coco accidentally called Brian Daddy. Is that true?
Oh,
By accident, it was a slip of the tongue.
After I ran to Michael Keaton's,
Right.
that's what she said.
I mean, and this Josh is your co-star, and he ends. So then suddenly he's there, and then one thing leads to another. He's putting the cocoa butter on you, and then all of a sudden, did he massage you at all?
No.
Did he visit you in your room at all?
Yeah.
He did. Oh, Josh happened to come into your room.
They came to watch the Kentucky game.
The
and as a matter of
Kentucky
fact, Teresa and I and Coco, we went out because they didn't want us to be with them to watch the game because they get pretty.
This guy's
rowdy.
working you. He's working
He's
into
so
your
not
pants.
working me.
David, tell her.
I mean,
He doesn't. He actually doesn't want to.
Oh, look at you.
No, I'm telling. Well, yeah.
I'm in a
I
good
don't like him.
relationship, and I want to work you. Come on. What the fuck are you talking about here? Right, David?
Listen, he's
This
a
is
cool
it.
guy. I like Josh a lot.
Yeah,
So,
that's the problem. He's
Listen,
a cool
if
guy.
it's not going to work out with us, I do want her to be happy, and I do want, so.
Does Josh call
I
you at
want
night?
clarity.
He does, doesn't he?
But they're not together, and I know they've been respectful, and it's not like that. And
Does Josh call you at night?
No,
No?
no.
But what
I
I'm
mean, he
worried
might
about
text me every now and then. But,
He texts you.
well, I mean, every
What
now
does
and
he
then.
text you about?
Hey, saw you on Letterman. Well, he didn't see me on Letterman. That's not true. But he's a friend. He text me.
Does he ever say, what are you wearing?
Never.
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 some of my boys were like, "Hey, what's up with this Josh cat? We talked to him, see him out a lot. Should we
Right.
fucking ice him?"
Right.
And I was like, "No, Josh is
those
cool.
two midgets?
It's just a tabloid
the
thing."
midgets and
Yeah.
teachers.
Yeah.
They got to take him out.
But the thing is, what Courtney, what the hard part's going to be when it's flipped around, like when there's a girl, like if she's like throwing Coco in the air, I mean, that part is just so difficult to see and feel, and that's the reality of what happens when you break up. It's like,
but the
that's
truth
where it's
that is
gonna
going to be
get
really hard, and I hear you. But if we were all there together and you were in the next lounge chair, and
Right.
and Coco said for the 75th time, well, I'm going to go swimming. Can I go in the ocean? And you're like, you'd probably say, Josh, can you take her in the ocean? And you'd look over and see him throwing up. You'd be like, thank God that's him and not
Is
me.
that really what happened?
All the time, yeah. I was so happy to have people to help. I didn't have a
even-
nanny with me.
I'm going to come clean. I said to David, you got to find someone fabulous so that new mommy is more fun than old mommy.
Oh, great.
I said, and then she'll come running
That
back
may
to
not
you.
be hard to find, especially the young ones he's going to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're pushing him in that direction, though. I think you're preparing him to
I
go
think
and
so too.
yeah, you
I just
want him
have
with
to,
a new girl.
I also
I
do
hear
have
you. I
to
hear what's going
calibrate
on.
my head so I don't just, you know, and I need acceptance and just to understand. You know, there's a mourning, there's a loss. You know, there are regrets that I may have done things to, you know, have an effect and ruin my marriage. But, you know,
when we talk about
but when
ruining
she
the
talks
marriage
about
and-
15 years ago and driving up there, that's the same thing that we're talking about now.
But she's
Those are
fine.
the
She's
same-
matured to the point that she can't do it anymore.
I hear you, and I hear her.
I just hope Coco likes Jesse J music because he's going to be dating her. That's who he wants, you know.
No,
He wants to go out with Jesse J.
Who is that?
Shut up! I do not.
Tell the
I
truth.
You know
told
what,
you
it's
to
like-
mention the one girl. That
Okay,
I saw.
so let's talk about it. You love to just air it. Let's hear it.
That she looks like you.
So did that first girl, by the way. Prettier, younger version of me.
I don't know about prettier or younger. Maybe younger, but not prettier.
I have this thing about David. David's always like, you know, I love you, baby. I want to grow old. I don't care if you get old. I mean, I'm going to love you no matter what, whether you're fat. And I'm like, first of all, easy to say for someone who's probably never gained more than 5 pounds.
Right.
Second of all, really, David, because you're not going out with anybody over 50.
Right.
You seem to
I
only
used
like
to
being
always
with-
go out with people.
You did when you were.
He said he'd fuck
22.
Oprah.
Oh, good.
That's what he said. I think that shows growth.
By the way, that's someone who would give you a lot of boundaries, give you that mothering quality that you need.
Right.
I say go for it.
David was just yesterday hitting on Martha Stewart. She's in the next studio.
Oh, man.
He would go with another
I
woman.
dare you
Yeah.
to fuck Martha Stewart.
Did it drive you crazy when you heard he was out banging?
Not as much as he wishes it did.
Right.
Because it's not. I don't blame him. He's
You think he
young,
did it to hurt
and
you?
I think he did it to make himself feel better, not to hurt me necessarily.
So maybe what you're saying, you're a little nervous about that it's too much pressure for you to look good for him, that you have to always worry about being perfect.
No.
No, I think that in our marriage, I feel like he rebelled against me a lot. I would say things, and he'd be like, "Courtney, you know, come on, I'll do it when I'm ready."
You became the mother.
I'm the mother that he rebelled against. It wasn't the mother that and I was over accommodating.
Right.
And he's a people pleaser too, and we just have our dynamics. But he also is completely different than me. I am
I get
very.
this. I understand what you're
I'm
saying.
practical.
Now I'm glad you
he
came
is
in.
not practical.
I'm glad you came in.
He's a dreamer, and I can be, as his friend, a better friend to him. And I'm not saying that's what I want, but I know that, like, when you talk about what you want to do down in Vegas and what you're doing, I can be like, "Oh, baby, that sounds great." But as his wife, it's harder for me because then I want to go, "Really? Can't we just keep it simple? Do you really need to dream like that? Do you have to go do that?" And now I can help him. I feel I'm less judgmental of you.
Did you ever want her with another girl?
No, I
never
don't. I don't
suggested it?
believe in that in like a real relationship, but I do love like the 2-girl thing.
Did you?
No. We've had a fight before, and the first thing he did was take home 2 girls.
He did.
Yeah.
That was before we got married. That was before we even got engaged. That was
But
way
he told me about
back
it
days.
during the movie. I was watching Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
It was like truth.
I'm like, why
It
would
was
you
truth
ruin
serum.
that movie for me?
It was like
Did you ever
truth
consider
serum. I
being with
couldn't
another
do it.
woman to please him?
Absolutely not. I
will not
wouldn't
do it.
consider being with another woman. Period.
Really?
No, I'm not. It's not.
It's not your thing.
Not at all.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Did I just blow it for you?
No.
that's
Listen,
good.
I don't need you with another woman,
Okay.
except for me and Beth.
You know what I'm thinking about
Yeah.
here? Because we used to read stories all the time about Courtney and David going to counseling.
Right.
When they were dating,
Constantly.
when they were getting married, right after they got married. And we'd always say, this is never going to work.
Yeah, I used
Because
to
we
say
decided
that.
to work
Oh,
on
really?
It was too much work.
Wow. No,
Plus-
I don't think so. I think you need to work on relationships.
You need to do work by
We're
yourself.
fundamentally different, like creatures.
Yeah, but
men
you
and
need to do
women.
work
Right,
by
but you
yourself.
guys-
Yes, you have to be full.
This marriage
whole
therapy is
on your
horseshit.
own.
You got to go on your own and become a man. I'm telling you.
Right.
That's the
I'm
only
with
way
The
to
other
do
thing
it.
is that when you get the advice from your therapist, if you don't actually take it, then we just keep going.
And you got to
that's
go.
what we did the last go round.
And you got to go a lot. Oh, you mean he'd say, "Listen, this is what you need to do," and then you guys wouldn't do it.
Right.
Well, yeah, it was
Right.
even like, you know what? You guys go to lunch together. Let's just start easy, like once a week. Just go to lunch. We're like, yeah, we did it one time, straight from that session, and then never did it again.
Right.
Right.
You didn't follow the orders.
Right.
Yeah. But the driver that drove me here, his name is Ford, and he's been married for 41 years. And he said, you know, Courtney, I got to tell you, I've been separated 3 times within this marriage.
So maybe you guys
One
will go
time
back.
for 2 years, one time for 7 years, and I don't know the third time, but he said, and I love her, and we're together, and we just sometimes have to do this.
Courtney,
I'm not
you're
saying
gonna
that's what we'll
meet.
do.
You're going to meet someone fabulous.
He's got a much
and he's
easier
gonna-
chance.
And he's going to meet someone fabulous.
Look, if we're not together, I hope he does. And I said, there's one rule. Please, I hope she doesn't shut me out in any way because I love him too much to not be a part of his life.
It's going to happen.
And
by
he
the
said
way.
that's a deal breaker. So
It's going to happen. She's going to sit there and go, "Are you on the phone with Courtney again? Are you talking to Courtney?"
he's
on
horrible
the
on the phone, so I wouldn't.
I
that
would
would be
need
an issue.
Something's going to
I
happen.
would need somebody who's pretty.
Well, good
fucking
luck
chill
finding
and
that.
real.
Who's not going to sit there and say, "Enough with Courtney. I need to be number one." Good luck.
No, you know what? If I was with somebody and it progressed to be a very serious relationship, she would be number. She'd have to understand being like number 3, but she'd be like my number 1, like my woman. She'd be my woman.
You think you're going to ask Jessie J out?
No.
Tell Courtney. She wants to know who this Jessie J is.
I don't even
Why
know
wouldn't
who
you?
She is.
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know, because she's probably too young, and it's. I made a joke like you find anybody cute. It was on the thing.
You want Jessie
now
J.
I feel like a geek ball.
You want Jessie J. Tell Courtney.
I don't even know what her deal is.
He might want to.
No,
We don't know
I do
yet.
not want. I would fucking date Jessie J. Yeah, I mean if that's the case. But it's not just her. I mean, I'm sure I'll date other people, and you'll date other people. But that's
She so far hasn't dated anyone. I can't believe it.
Well, you've been the major person
Well, I don't
screaming
think
she
you-
has. She has.
I haven't really dated anyone. No.
You haven't really dated. You've been having fun and partying and sleeping with people, but that's
Can't believe it.
it's different
It's
for
not
me.
easy to
It's
look
not.
at-
I'm
Is that
not,
why you didn't make love to him at Disney World? You felt his penis was dirty from these other women?
No.
Seriously.
I would
girls,
hope he's protecting himself.
He's protect. He is. I'm making sure of it.
You are? Good.
Yeah.
Good.
This is beautiful.
I wonder if when I walk out of the door, is my publicist going to kill me?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Oh,
A
absolutely.
little bit.
I'm so nervous because
All
I
right,
thought.
one last question then.
Okay, you
'cause
ask
I
me
gotta
anything.
go too.
Okay.
Who are you going to date first in your mind? Who are you most attracted? Aside from David.
Which of your co-stars?
No, you're not even a co-star. If you could pick someone in Hollywood who you've sort of fantasized about, I asked David that question. He came up with Jessie J. Who do you find attractive? Aside from me, obviously.
I mean, I know it's weird, but David, who do I?
No, stop
But
that.
I do. I talk to him about
You
stuff like
think
this.
about people. Who do you want to meet if David and you completely break up?
I mean, it could be just not realistic at all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Could they be married?
Could be Brad Pitt for all I care.
Oh, that would be.
That'd be
interesting.
great. Would you go out with
I would
Brad Pitt?
say I have a talent crush on, and they're too young. I'm
Understood.
By the way, I'm much older than David.
I understand.
This is not going to happen. But if you're asking me
course
who
it
do I
won't.
think is
Right.
cute,
Yes.
I would say I have a talent crush on Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Ay vey.
Well,
That's
I mean, he's
another
the
nightmare.
fighter was so
Yeah,
good.
another nightmare.
I'm not. That's why I said I'm.
I
He's
mean, just
married.
not a
Somebody
nightmare,
get the
but
wine
a fucking
glass.
intense.
He's married. He's young. I just said I have a talent crush.
Oh, good for you!
What about George Clooney?
George Clooney.
I think he's really handsome and great. But I've known him for so many years.
What the fuck are you doing?
If she's with Christian Bale,
He's young and married. He doesn't want me. I'm just saying. I told you.
maybe you
Do
should.
I walk around knocking down your lights?
Do you think? Do you think you should be
Ooh,
with?
that's hot.
Do you think you should be with an older man who really is grounded and has the maturity that you're looking for in a relationship?
Someone who's a little more still and
Yeah.
calm.
Yeah.
That's probably not a bad choice for me.
Yeah.
But Someone who likes to go to bed early
Yeah.
and stay home
Jude
and
Law or
and
something.
Jude Law.
he's not
Jude
older.
Law's
He's
always
young.
out.
What?
No, I don't mean.
Are you going to
no, I
start
just
breaking
meant
wine glasses
calm.
over your head? You better calm down when
Yeah,
she
well,
starts dating. I'm trying to
I'm worried
prepare
about
him.
when he meets someone new, he's going to go revert back to breaking glasses over his head.
No.
Over her. Because once he falls in love, he falls hard.
Right. He loves you.
And I love
think
him.
I love you too. I think I'm a more
I love you
mature
too.
person. I love you.
You think you're more mature. We're
pretty
not
sure I'm in love.
I
though.
love you, Robin.
Well, Courtney,
Fred, Benji.
I am so honored you came in here. The two of you are talking, at least. I see real communication going on.
Thank
Robin, what did we learn?
We learned that Courtney hasn't dated anyone.
Right.
None of her co-stars.
Will you date a black man?
One time, Tone Loc kissed me.
Yeah. you
know,
going to be able
the-
to handle that if a black man starts dating Courtney?
Yeah,
and,
no, I don't
and
have a
this is a
problem
guy
with
who's
that.
hung
As long
down.
as
Going
he's
to the
a-
beach with Coco?
Yeah,
long
yeah,
as he's-
and he's throwing cocoa up in the air.
So now I'll be number 3 down the list.
That's right.
Big deal.
Then
But,
you're going to break the whole wine bottle over your head. I don't know if you can handle that.
the lead.
Oh, that's your
That's
phone.
my phone again.
What is it with
What
that
is it?
phone?
What is the ring?
It's a ringtone of you yelling at him.
It's my friend Barb.
All right, listen. It's actually a Jessie J song on his ringtone.
I'll be looking her up later. Don't you worry.
Look it up. Look it up. Listen. Is that it, Robin? Are we going to be leaving?
Yes, we have to leave
How old
now.
is Jessie J?
23.
Oh,
She's too young. That's what I
Yeah,
said.
yeah, sure. She's too young.
Yeah.
Would you date Jim Carrey?
No.
Did you ever have anything going on with him during Ace Ventura?
there was a little crush.
There was.
Yeah.
You made love to him?
No.
Made out with him?
Sorry.
Perhaps.
Wow. No kidding. Why didn't you make love to Jim Carrey? You were not in a relationship at that point. What? Oh. Oh, you were in a relationship.
No, she was.
Yeah, he was married, right?
Oh, he was in a relationship.
Back then.
Oh, no.
Right.
No, I didn't make out with him.
First of all, I want to say to David, fabulous week sitting here with you.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you. You were funny. You were in there. You knew when to pull back. You knew when to put it in. You understand what I'm saying?
You're good.
You gave it to me fast and you gave it to me slow. You really did. The only time you choked all week, and I'll be honest, in front of Courtney, is when I pretended to be Courtney and I wanted you to show me what you did to her in the hotel room.
Yeah.
You backed off me. I had my legs spread. I had everything going on.
I know.
It was
I blew
really
that.
intense.
That was.
You felt
But,
rejected.
I felt rejected. But other
I've
than
been
that,
kicking myself ever since.
I know, but you probably weren't doing it like me because I didn't have my legs.
well, I was trying. I was trying to be you. I was like, no, yes, no, yes, oh, no, 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 that's all wrong. No, 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 we're going to end up in the same place again. No, no, no. I was doing a good job, I thought.
You were.
That's right. Courtney, thank you for coming in here.
Thank
I
you.
love having you on the show. It was a lot of fun. And who knows? For me personally, I'd love to see you two kids back together again. I really would.
Thanks, Alan.
You know, I'd love to be the guy who brought you back together. I don't know what the words are. I hear David trying to say that he would actually stay home more, be more focused on you. He needs to go out 2 times a week to that stupid beach thing. And then,
Come
you know what I'm
on.
saying. I mean, whatever that is. The midgets, I don't know what's going on. But listen, I'd stay with her. I fuck a midget. I mean, you know, but that's me.
Right.
I say, midget or Courtney. I'm into Courtney.
Right.
Okay?
I'm with
That's
you.
just me.
Right.
All right? And did you tell her about the penis magic trick?
No.
No, okay.
I might
He's
have tried
learning
to
all.
pull the magic trick on her.
That
Pull
might
the
have been
magic
what
trick
he was
on her.
doing
I
in
think, yeah.
Disney World.
He's got a new move now with girls. He just takes out his penis.
This was
that's not-
beacher advice.
Yeah, that's
All right. Anyway, I don't know if there's hope for you two. If not, I wish you happiness with your family. I hope this works out.
Can they both come to the party?
Are you coming to the party?
I want to come to the party.
I want you there. You don't even have to bring David. Honestly, I'd rather have
We
you
need
there.
to throw David out. David
No offense,
goes.
man.
No
We had a good
problem.
week,
I
but
totally understand.
after a whole
You've
week, I'm
seen
sick of
enough
you.
of me.
I'm like Courtney. I'm kind of tired of you.
Totally.
All
I'm
right.
with you.
Sorry, David, you're out.
Okay, that's cool.
Are you coming to the party?
Can I sit in for a week?
Yeah, of course. We're close. Come to the party.
Okay.
You going to bring her to the party?
Yeah.
You feel
sure.
comfortable with that? Or did you want to meet girls?
Just invite Jessie. What's your name, Jessie?
Jessie J, I have her all lined up.
Let me prep her for the future.
Yeah, right. Fill her in a bit.
Yeah, what if you find me my new girl?
I should.
She's got to be strong,
Hazel.
right?
She's got to be whimsical.
Do you miss your sister-in-laws?
I saw them at the screen premiere. I love them. They're so sweet, and I love them. I hope they're, no matter what, they've always been so supportive throughout this whole thing, and I hope they always will be.
All right. So look, I hope it works out. I'll see you at the party. I hope.
Yeah, man.
You all know I'll see you at the party.
Of course.
And that's that. Robin, have a wonderful vacation.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a great vacation.
Nice to meet you.
It was a pleasure.
And that's that. Fred, Benji, same.
You got it.
All right,
you
brother.
guys.
All right. And thanks. Courtney, David, Scream 4 is out.
Thank you, Howard, for having me on.
We both get
I
the
really
back end,
appreciate
right?
it.
We got a piece of the back end on Scream
sir.
4?
A little bit.
So we need everyone to go.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Not
That's
just
right.
the first weekend. We need you to power through.
We need to power through every weekend.
Every
That's
weekend.
right.
Again and again.
I want this through the summer.
Powering through is good.
Yeah.
All right. And we'll blah, 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 blah. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
David.
Yes.
What's up, man?
What's happening?
Courtney.
Thank you.
That's a hell of a way to break yourself into the Stern Show.
Yeah, that was fun.
You called it free therapy.
I really
That was
sure.
free
I just
therapy,
do wanna-
yes.
But to have your therapist be someone like Howard, who's
Howard's good, though. Howard's really good. I might start calling in more often.
for advice or for
All of it.
all of it. Is it tough though when he's sort of interjecting? It's your first time ever doing the show, and he's interjecting, he's teasing you.
No, it's great.
He's flirting with you. And
He's awesome. I love him.
what's
Are
the
you
biggest,
part of the show?
Yes, I'm with
Okay,
Howard too.
me too.
Yeah. But what's the biggest misconception? 'Cause a lot of A-list
That you have to do another interview after you've done one. That's the misconception of this show.
You come out
Yeah.
wearing your face.
Yes.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Oh, good morning. Oh, my goodness. Headphones up a little too loud. Well, here we are again. Let me tell you something. As my intern, you see, putting in a week here,
Yeah.
it's exhausting, isn't it? Yeah, you got to get up early, my friend. I've been reading about your exploits in the newspaper this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Out there with 50 Cent and the girls and the whole thing, man.
The girls?
Yeah.
I hadn't had no girls out here.
Well, that's what it says in the paper.
Yeah, they always fucking make up shit.
What are you wearing a suit and tie from last night?
No,
Have you been to sleep?
I have been to sleep. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I tried to get some good sleep tonight.
Yeah,
last
you look
night.
good.
Thanks, buddy. I have some other bullshit after this.
What do you got to do today?
Do some MTV show called Seven. Like, it's their new TRL.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, and then a Bravo show with some New York housewife.
Oh, Andy
that
Cohn?
guy.
Yeah.
I watched that.
Yeah, is it fun?
I need to, well, no, but I like it because I need to wrap up after I watch my housewife shows.
Oh, nice.
He needs to see what the wives thought about
Right.
everything that went on the show.
Right.
Yeah, no, yeah, you know, you'll have fun. That guy seems like fun. You know,
Yes.
he's like really flaming and, you know, it's
Is
really.
he?
Oh, my goodness. You can't miss that. But he's
it was
kind of
an
fun.
act.
He seems like he's fun, and evidently he's not, like he seems like a buffoon, but he's not. He put together all these housewife shows. Like, he's executive produced all
Yeah,
those
but
shows.
he sort of is because he always gets into trouble, doesn't he?
But he's like the vice president of the Bravo network, that
Yeah.
cat.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
But
Oh,
look at
that's
Bravo.
cool.
It's a crazy house.
Yeah, it's like the mad machinations of Andy Cohen. But, you know, guy works hard, I got to say. So
And then
good
he
for
wants
him.
to be up and talk to those housewives at night.
What are you doing on vacation next week?
I'm not telling.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I'm having people guess where I am.
Oh, I don't have to guess. I can figure it out.
Are you going to figure it out?
It's got to be a third world shithole country that you're going to fucking tour around on and something really insane.
Yes, but you have to figure
I'm
it
right?
out. You have to figure out
Libya?
where it is.
Have you been to Haiti yet?
No, I haven't.
She goes on, like, for me, not for her, but for me, the worst vacations ever. Like, there's nothing relaxing. It's these shithole countries where Robin's on a fact-finding mission of some sort. And I don't even know what happens after Robin goes on her fact-finding mission. I don't know if these countries get any better or not, but she wants to be aware.
Right. Haiti's remarkable if you ever get a chance.
Oh, yes, you must go, Robin, especially in the summer.
David goes on these kind of vacations.
The stench of garbage is fantastic.
Well, yeah, it's
You
a
know-
filthy fucking place.
You know,
Look,
you know,
it
Robin.
won't
You know
be
how when we
Jimmy's
walk,
party.
Robin. You know how we walk around downstairs in the basement and the smell kind of wafts through.
Yeah. That's the whole way.
Wherever you're going, I'm sure that's what it smells like.
It smells like that all the time.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go.
You
What do
should
you-
come
what-
to Jimmy's party sometime.
Yeah,
One of these days,
You
maybe
should.
I'll make it.
yeah. She's
Jimmy
on a
was
tour
very
of third
sweet.
world countries.
We could go fuck in a bathroom.
Yeah, you're free.
I'll be the King Tut.
Yeah. Hey, when your ex or your wife is on Letterman, did you watch or do you just like steer clear?
No, we actually went out to dinner last night, so I was asleep before it aired. But she said she loved you on the show.
I know. Yeah, she looked cute as hell.
She did good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did look good last time.
I don't know. The whole thing makes me sad. It really does.
I'm sorry.
You know, I'm really I'm sad for you. You know, I know this hurts you.
You know what? I've accepted it.
No, yeah. Who paid for the dinner?
I paid for dinner.
Yeah, it's got to be weird, right?
Yeah, I mean,
like, you know.
What, you're going to let her pay for dinner?
Yeah, why not? Hey, she fucking broke up with him. I mean, yeah.
You pay.
You pay. You broke up with me. Get out your wallet. Let's go, 50-50.
You know, that was some boyfriend's last shot at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went and had a last dinner or something. And then at the end, you know, he says, I'll get this, even though I said, let me take it. Because I didn't want to hear his crap.
Right.
Any more crap. I'll pay for this because it means I never have to see you again.
She talked about Disneyland, about you trying to make out with her in Disneyland.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, and then she, you know.
What'd she do? What'd she say? How'd
said,
she depict it?
Like, David, what is that pass you get at Disney World? What is that called, that special pass?
Fast pass.
Fast pass. She goes, I'm sorry, David, you don't have a fast pass anymore. Yeah, great. Yeah, believe me.
Well, one thing she didn't say on Letterman is, I did get some titty rub. I got to see him. Oh, yeah.
It was a little bit more.
Put that in your fast pass and smoke it.
I didn't understand what you just said.
She showed me her breasts, and I got to...
When?
I got a little breast action.
Thing.
You told me you didn't get it. You just grabbed her titty, and then she said, get back off.
No,
I mean, she took her shirt off, and then you played with her tits?
No, not shirt off. But I did get a little titty action.
Oh, you did? And then she stopped. Oh, was she like...
She almost went for it.
Was she like, you know, like you're rubbing her titties, and she goes, I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
No.
I could just picture her go, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. You have to stop. Oh, no.
Oh, David, I don't know if this is right.
So silly.
Please
It is silly.
stop.
No, the whole thing is silly.
It's silly.
It's just silly.
It's silly fun.
She wants to mature, man. You're mature.
It's okay.
You could be mature.
Good for her. I
Right.
mean, if that's what she needs for her happiness, good for it.
How many times has that psychiatrist said that to you?
The whole Courtney David saga is just so strange to me. Like, she's on TV going, "Oh, we're best friends. We're getting along so great," and he's here going, getting along. We're so great. We're so great together," and you just know it's not so great.
Well, you know, there's moments of like complete remorse and you know, accepting of the death of a relationship. Like, that part gets really sad. But
if I could get you two in a room together, I'm sure I could work this out.
Oh, yeah, you're so good, at negotiations.
I am. See how well everything worked out for me? For my own negotiations, I'm not good.
Yeah, you did pretty well there.
Yeah. Well, David's a good dude.
But you get along with your ex really well, right?
Yeah, we get along fine. You know.
Yeah, but Howard, you act as if you don't understand incompatibility when you're talking to him.
No, I just know
you
for
couldn't
them.
live with everybody.
No, but they could do it. They could work it out. The two of them are immature. See, Courtney's like, I'm so mature, and he's immature. They're both immature.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That is true.
Yeah, yeah. And this
but
whole
if people don't have the same likes, like he said, he likes to go out, he likes to have fun, he likes to, you know, be the life of the party. She's a homebody.
I don't have to go out all the time or anything.
Well, make up your mind. Yesterday, you wanted to be at Lollapalooza every day.
I'm a pretty irresistible guy, so the fact that she didn't fuck me in Disney World
Look
means
at
like,
you. Now you're feeling yourself.
I'm just kidding.
it means that she has something going on. I'll find out for you.
Yeah, she might have had another dick in there, right?
That's right. Well, hey, that's reality. And that hurts. You know, so I was thinking about you last night, actually, because you're on my mind. And, you know, if Beth and I were breaking up, and I love Beth, and if we were breaking up, and I, you know, and like, you know, we were even on the air, and we're talking, oh, yeah, some guy's going to be fucking Beth and this, I'd be fucking livid. You know what I mean? And I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, but you're thinking about it now, not when you're breaking up.
That's true.
No, I used
you know how
to be super jealous, breaking fucking wine glasses over my head and shit. I used to be fucking nuts. I'd put
That's kind of Blazing Saddles crazy. You're jealous and you're breaking a wine glass over your head?
Yeah, I was Blazing Saddles crazy.
Who were you jealous of? Just if she went out or something, but without you?
It was like one of her first love scenes, and she wasn't being really clear about it. And
with Cougar Town?
No, this was years back before we got married and everything.
And there was a love scene.
Hey, you know
there
what?
was a love scene, and I was like, tell me what the fuck happened. Did he get it harder? What the fuck is blah, blah, blah? I was like, you know, she kept being elusive. I was like, I was fucking drunk on wine. grabbed the wine glass and busted it over my head, and just like blood just started gushing.
She should have left you then.
And I was like, you know what? We probably should go to the hospital. And we went to the hospital. That was the last time I got really like jealous on that level.
Can I tell you something though? You bring up something very human. I mean, these acting relationships where you're both actors and then they go off and do these love scenes.
Yeah,
make me mental.
Mental.
I mean,
very few people admit to this.
Oh fuck! It's I'm on the guy side of it, so I know how the guy fucking thinks. And
Can I tell you?
Oh shit! This is some free messing around, and you have this connection. And you're also supposed to be like, really. As an actor, I like to find the truth. So you find like the love that you could have for this person for that moment. You know what I mean? And
so you go there. You go into a love thing.
in the scene, you do. And then when it's over, you do like put up your walls and like you are professional. But there's hard-ons involved and there's bullshit.
Thank you for admitting that, because I had a hard-on in every love scene I did in Private Parts.
And we haven't gotten anybody else to say they did.
Yeah, and you want to know something? All these fucking actors are full of shit. Oh, no, it's no big deal. We're acting. No.
There's so many people.
You get real emotions going. You get hard, and you're with a hot chick. Of course,
your heart's going. Hell yes.
Yeah. Hey, so I understand this because when I first met Beth, she got hired to do some ABC sitcom, and at the end, she kisses this guy. Now, this is just a kiss.
Right.
And the guy was like, oh, she's telling me on the phone, oh, it's so fun out here, we're having a good time, blah, blah, I can't wait to come home, and I'm like, yeah, right. And then she goes, yeah, and this guy, he's like, actually, I've never done a kissing scene before. Am I supposed to put my tongue in your mouth? Or,
my
I'm like, whoa, what's going on out there? Start getting jealous, It's like, wait, fuck this, man. I'm going to go out and get laid right now. It starts to escalate in your head.
Yeah, you start breaking wine glasses over your fucking girl.
What movie was she in that she had to do a love scene? What was it? Do you remember the movie?
It was called The Runner.
The Runner.
Yeah.
And was it like more than just kissing?
Yeah, yeah.
Like naked in the bed.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucked up, that kind of shit. I don't like to watch, obviously.
Especially when it's something called The Runner that nobody's ever seen.
Yeah, and you're like, The Runner. No one's going to see this, and my wife's in bed with it. This is essentially ridiculous. Who was the co-star? Who was the dude? Was he some? It's always a stud.
A really cool guy named Ron Eldard.
Oh, I know Ron.
Yeah, good actor.
Oh, she ain't going off as Ron.
You think not?
Ron's a great actor.
Yeah, fantastic.
Oh, she was fucking around with Ron in a movie?
Well, in the movie.
Yeah. He ain't getting her. You didn't have. You should have called me.
He got her.
He had her for those minutes, yeah.
And I'll tell you, I bet you Ron did have a big, thick heart on.
Thanks. Now I'm getting
Ron's a great guy.
Getting jealous. Keep the wine glasses away.
How far did he?
One of those real actors. He gets real intense.
Did you go to the movie to see the love scene?
No, I didn't watch it.
You never?
I grew up also with my sisters in the movies, so like whenever there'd be a nude scene or something, it'd be like, oh gosh, like I have to.
You've seen your sisters naked.
Yeah. Well, his sister.
I mean, it's a different.
Rosanna would she's free with her body, and why not? Thank God.
Rosanna is fucking the baddest actress that fucking Hollywood sometimes are real dicks, they don't like, this is a woman who's worked with Scorsese and all of these incredible directors.
Please, when she would get naked, I'd fucking get so thick and hard.
Yeah.
Your sister is so hot. I should have been with her.
Big Blue, you should have.
I should have.
Big Blue, like the Palme d'Or. She's been in films that have won, and it's a difficult business for.
And now she can't find work.
Well, no, she finds work. She does good, but. She's not getting the roles that she should fucking be getting because she can act her fucking ass off compared to a lot of people that do get those roles.
Well, here's Courtney and Ron. Yeah, this is a heavy scene.
Oh, no.
Let me look this over.
Nice. Thanks, Baba Booey.
Baba Banners.
Courtney's in like a bikini bottom and like a little short top. Ron's kissing her fucking vagina.
Oh.
Look at that shit. No wonder you're jealous. I would have gone fucking berserk.
Look at the look on her face.
I never knew the vagina was happening.
Yeah, look at this.
No, thank you.
That's pleasure.
I guess that's the fucking reality of what we'll be facing. And
that is reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know something though? Yeah, that is hard.
That part, I get a lot less fucking. Yeah, it's over here. We're fucking perfect. It's his fucking best friends.
Well, before you came
Who
in,
the fuck? You tell him. I get that side, but you just kind of can't go there because it's a never-ending pit of that'll just make me fucking crazy.
well, I don't know. I know exactly how you feel. If I feel feelings for someone, but I said to the guys this morning before you came in, I said, David should go out and fuck his brains out. I mean, find somebody hot and fuck, because that'll get you past this. Don't use the person. I mean, have feelings, but.
Oh, yeah, it sounded like you were talking about leading with your feelings.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the hard part. You go out with some of these girls, and girls, are emotional, and they...
they take it seriously when you do that.
They catch feelings. They catch feelings. Yeah. Oh, shit, I think she's catching feelings.
You can't watch those old movies, man. Not if you're shit, man. I forgot about that. Those hardcore love scenes, man. That's hard shit to get through.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's not my favorite.
Yeah, I like that you broke a wine glass over your head, though. That's wild. She did a love scene and you broke a wine glass over your head.
Yeah,
Did you have to get stitches in your head?
Yeah, big time. We had a plastic surgeon come in. It was pretty fucking gnarly.
When you go to the plastic surgeon, like you go to the hospital emergency room because you broke the wine glass over your head and you're bleeding?
Yeah.
And I don't know how many stitches you took. How many stitches did you have to take?
A bunch.
A bunch.
It was all fucked up.
What do you tell the doctor? You can't say, look, I broke a wine glass over my head because my wife was in a movie with Ron Eldard.
No, that's exactly what I told the doctor.
Did you? You were honest?
Yeah. Because otherwise they think it was
paper?
like a domestic dispute.
Yeah.
Right.
Was this in the emergency room?
Yeah, in Utah.
So the doctor goes, why are you breaking wine glass over your head?
No, he totally looked at you fucking moron. Okay.
Another dummy I have to stitch up.
Maybe the next time you guys get an argument, don't do something like this. Thanks, Doc. You fucking full of fucking useless information.
Did Courtney go with you to the emergency room?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That must have been great.
Yeah.
The two of you show up. You broke a wine glass over your head. Yeah, how'd that stay out of the paper?
I don't know.
Yeah, miracle.
Yeah.
Did Ron go to the emergency room, too?
Yeah.
Then
they disappeared into the bathroom. And he came out with some King Tut hat on.
Wow. I bet you Courtney called Ron. You're not going to believe what my husband just did.
Because I had a love scene with you.
Would you tell him we didn't do anything? When you said to Courtney, did Ron have a boner? Did she go, oh, no, it wasn't like that?
Well, sometimes you put a pillow in between.
Right.
You fuck the shit out of the pillow.
But they didn't do that, did they? There was no pillow.
I don't know. She was being very elusive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what fucking made me crazy. And, I didn't necessarily know we went down on her. But
you want to know something?
That was nice to find out. Thank you.
On set, I've heard that some of these people get carried away and they actually fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
that happens.
Yep.
If you're not in a relationship and you like the person, you're fucking around off the set, on the set,
No, but we're talking about in the scene.
And if you are before, then I could easily see some fucking.
Because you could slip your dick in between, like those panties, just pull them to the side and get your dick in there. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they're both into it.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like.
Oh, not if Beth would never do anything.
Not Beth. I'm talking about Courtney. Who knows what she's doing? I know Beth's a good girl.
Yeah.
It's Courtney I'm worried about.
No. I mean, Courtney's a good girl. I mean, you have to trust people too, and then, one thing I'm learning too is if she was to do something like that, it would be on her. You know what I mean? It would be her, fuck up. And
yeah. Where'd you go to dinner last night?
I forgot the name of the place. Sorry.
What do you mean?
It was an Italian restaurant up on 77th and Madison or something.
Oh, yeah. Just the two of you or Coco too?
No, just... It's going to make me sound like such a puss. Her and all of her friends, her girlfriends.
You and a bunch of women?
Oh, yeah. I thought it was going to be you and her alone.
No, it was me, her. Krista was there.
Krista was there?
Yeah.
How was she feeling about her appearance yesterday?
Best friends. We talked about it quite a bit. She felt good about it.
Yeah, she had a lot of good...
She was great.
She was awesome, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She had a lot of good email going. So,
she did great.
Sounds like a hot little table. Krista, Courtney. What's Courtney wearing when she goes to dinner?
She looked hot. She just had come from Letterman. So
she was wearing that short little dress.
Yeah, beautiful black dress, and her hair looked amazing. And then her friend Teresa, her friend
who are these
Jane,
girls? Who's Teresa?
Her friend Elise. They're all
oh my God! How many women were there?
Courtney used to work at FBI, the Frontier Booking Agency or something like that.
Courtney did?
The music, yeah. And then her best friend is this girl, Teresa, and they've all known each other, and Elise worked there too. It was when, like, the Police and, like, all these bands were
Was it weird being there with all the friends?
Records.
Was it weird?
No, I mean, I've known these ladies for a long time. They're
And you
all
paid for
really
everyone?
Friends, really good friends.
You paid for everyone?
I always pay for everyone. I mean, I like picking up the check.
Yeah, right.
What's he going to do? Say, I'm just paying for you, Courtney?
I'd say, you know what, Courtney? You pay.
They're all your friends.
That's right.
No, I don't know. I'm like traditional. I like the guy to pay for meals.
Yeah. How late were you out?
Well, that I was there until like, 10 or something. And then I went to, I stopped by this charity for City Harvest, a charity in New York City that, does food recovery.
Well,
it's an amazing charity.
It doesn't even enter into your mind that you're getting up to do this show, huh?
No, it did. I didn't want to stay. I didn't go out after that. I didn't try to get funky.
You're awesome, dude.
That's amazing.
I don't need that much sleep.
Yeah. So, any hot chicks at the charity thing?
There were, it was like one of those gala things, so everyone was dressed up, but not really.
Anyone approach you?
I'd come late.
Anyone? Oh, hi, David.
No.
Nothing?
No.
No action?
No action.
Went back to your room by yourself?
Yeah, definitely.
You beat off?
No.
When you beat off, do you ever think of Courtney?
Yeah, sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, now that he can't have her, he has no fast pass. That's the only way he can get her.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John Hyde and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
On Monday's wrap-up show, we talked about Ronnie had been on Bubba's show and had opened up about his girlfriend and doesn't like to say to her that he loves her, even though he does, and she likes to finger Ronnie's ass.
We really got to get into this Ronnie stuff. When you were listening to it, JD, at what point did it go almost too far for you? Like you didn't want to hear anymore? Was that awkwardness there at all?
Yeah, talking about his balls and being shaved. I mean, I had heard the ass stuff beforehand, so I was.
Yeah, but hearing it again still funny.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, him talking about being bald and shaving his balls.
He's not bald.
Well, whatever. His balls are bald, and just I don't need to hear some of the things.
I tell you what, the big revelation was for me was that Stephanie's into other chicks.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that means, but in my mind, Ronnie's into some so I see Ronnie and other chicks and a whole thing going. I don't know if that's the case.
They said they haven't had a threesome yet,
but the door is not shut.
Yes. Exactly.
Do you think that being younger than her parents is the coolest thing, as Ronnie does?
I don't. I was with Howard. I think it's something that you deal with and something that but I would think it'd be weird, like she's 27 years old. What if like her father and Ronnie want to go to like the Wayne Newton concert? How is that cool?
I don't know, but Ronnie seems very happy, yet he seemed almost surprised that this came up on the show today. And I would think that he had to see it.
He knew. He must have known that after he spoke up Bubba. He must have known it was coming.
Benji, did you find anything strange about it?
Well, I don't know. I thought it was hot, but then when she did a black guy, that was kind of, yeah.
Well,
no, I'm fucking around about that, but like I didn't.
Benji has no rules, by the way, no parameters.
Yeah, I don't have rules about doing black guys.
No, but nothing's odd to you.
No, well, it wasn't. No, it didn't seem that odd to me. Like the one part, like physically, like I just like hurts when you think about someone putting a finger in your ass, like that. It's not like so disgusting to me. It's just like I don't want it.
But it wasn't. Here's the thing for me. Forget about Ronnie's age difference and all that stuff. Ronnie's a guy that anytime you know somebody.
No, I think it's interesting.
But anytime you know somebody for a really long time.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Like in other words, John Hine and I know each other well. If I started to hear the intimate details of John Hine's sex life, it would be odd.
Yeah. No, it's interesting, but it's not like gross.
No, it would be odd.
Or like.
Yes, I was interested interested, but I'm also like, wow, I know Ronnie this one way, and I'm hearing a whole other thing.
Exactly. I now have a picture in my mind of Ronnie doing all sorts of things, and I love him. I don't necessarily want to imagine him in doing those things.
He's a good guy. He's got a leg up on you.
What was that, Gary?
Oh, that's a callback.
We were saying that the sex talk today. The thing that's weird is, no matter who it is, we know you. I know you for a really long time. Like I said, I know John Hines. So if I heard the intimate details of John Hines' sex life, it would just be odd for me. Not that, but it's normal to have sex. I just knowing the details is interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. All right.
Yeah, but you're the one who gave him out.
Yeah, right. Okay.
All right, so you're sitting there with Bubba.
I'm sitting there with Bubba, all right.
And having that talk. And does it even cross your mind that when you get back to New York, you know this is going to be all over the place?
Listen, anything is better than coming back from seeing Bubba the last time I went to an event with Bubba, his wedding.
Yeah, we remember what you did.
And when I came back, I knew I was hammered. I was dead. I thought I was, finished. But this at least... it's not. Hey.
But at what point,
whatever.
But at what point did you know? Like, did you guys walk out of the studio and go, "Wow, we said more than we thought we were going to"?
No. Here's what happened. I got there, and I started this whole thing with Bubba about. I've been texting him back and forth, and we've been talking and about when I was coming down there. So, about 3-4 weeks before I went, I was texting him to ask him about this hotel. Just to ask him if it was good or not, because you go on the internet a lot of times, the pictures look great, but then when you get there, it looks like crap. All right, so I text him a couple of times, he doesn't answer me. A few more times, he doesn't answer me. I leave him voicemails, he doesn't answer me. So, long story short, when I got there, I started this whole thing about, what are you too good to, answer me and all this kind of nonsense, and I didn't want to bother you, but it was a simple question. And then we got through that. That was like a half hour to 45 minutes on that. And then all of a sudden, there was like, I don't know. I don't even know how it came up, but Stephanie was there with me.
But was she in with you the whole time in the
originally,
studio?
No.
Right. So how did she get into the studio?
It started
That's
where
called
he's
good producing, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. It started like just like it happens here. Somebody could be in the studio and they're talking, and Howard's dragging stuff at him little by little, and he was doing the same thing with me. And then all of a sudden, next thing I know, she's standing in there on a wireless mic in the dark. And I didn't even know she was in there at first because everything in there is blacked out in the studio.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can't see anything.
Is this a new place, by the way?
Same one. No, they didn't move yet. They're moving in the summer. So, and that's how it wound up with her being in there.
Why are you hung up on using the L word?
I don't know, dude. I used it for 34 years. I don't want to. I don't know. It's a.
Wait, you can't be in love twice in your life?
Yeah, but I didn't say I never said it to her.
But I think the point, Howard was busting your balls.
I'm not that. First of all, I'm not that type of person. That's one of those lovey-doveys who constantly tells somebody I love them. You know what I'm saying?
But for you don't have to say it to her all the time. Howard is asking, "Are you in love with her?" And either you are or you aren't.
Well, I said it a few times. So what does that mean? Do I have to keep repeating it? It's not like I'm not.
But John, are you in love with your wife?
Absolutely.
Right. That's the answer.
Yeah. Okay.
So are you in love with Steph?
I like her a lot.
See, when you say that, Ronnie, it sounds to me like you're keeping your options open.
No, I'm not keeping. No, I'm with her right now. Okay. Not with him. I always question her. See, I have this hang up, and I talk to my shrink about this. Okay. I have this hang up. Why is she with me?
And what does she say?
Because she loves me. That's why she's with me.
Do you not believe that? Do you question that?
Yeah, I do.
Do you ever?
I do question.
So hold on. I'm sorry.
Question.
What do you think that she could be getting out of the relationship? In other words, you make a good living, but you're not so rich or so famous. So what do you think that she?
Dude, she does her own thing. She's got her own place. It's not like she's
whatever
poor,
whatever your doubts are, what would they be?
The whole, like Howard says, the age difference. Okay, the age difference is really a big. It's a big spread, but. There's other people. If you walk around New York, you see guys with young girls all the time. It's no big deal here. Certain areas certain places you go to, people look like, holy shit, look at him with her. What is that? I've had it happen.
What do they say?
Like, hey, is that your daughter? Shit like that.
And when you say no, do they give you dirty looks?
I don't say anything. I just don't answer. She's the one who usually says, like, no, that's my boyfriend.
Were you surprised that Howard was sort of getting on you for saying that the coolest thing is that her parent, what you said about her parents and the age thing there?
I don't know. It's a combination of a lot of things, too. I don't know. I really don't want to get into it.
Hey, one thing.
It's a little late now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that cat's out of the bag.
So she is your girlfriend.
Never said she wasn't.
No, that's cool. That's cool. So are you?
Dude, she's been at everything. Has she been at every affair that we've been to? Has she been there?
No, but I'm talking about like on the air, like when we've talked to you about it, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if she was clear. I wasn't sure, Bronny. I'm not fucking with you.
You've talked to me off the air about this.
I wasn't sure if you guys are in what you consider a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship.
You've asked me this before off the air, and I said, I've told you, yeah, we're together. You asked me, are you guys still together? I said, yes.
I don't remember. I don't remember doing that. But Ron, I'm not trying to. It's not a deposition. Are you guys in a monogamous relationship?
Yeah, according to her, we are.
But that's what I'm not.
You can't give a straight answer, man.
What the hell does that mean?
It's not a big deal to me. I'm just curious, like when you define girlfriend boyfriend, like do you feel like you're free to see other women?
No.
Okay, so
I'm not seeing anybody else now.
If you had sex with another woman, would you tell her?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm going to tell her. No, I'm not going to tell her.
Would that be considered cheating?
Yeah.
Okay, so
but I'm not. I didn't.
No, that's fine. That's what I'm just curious, like what you guys' boundaries are.
We don't have any boundaries.
Well, you have that boundary.
Wait, so you're both free to basically do what you want to do.
No, not in that case. No.
What in what case are you?
I don't.
Well, does that go
leave
both?
me alone already.
Does that go both ways? Like, if you can sort of do your thing, can she do her thing? Are you comfortable with that?
No, she goes and hangs out, and she goes out with her friends. I don't know what she does.
Can I take her out?
No. You would be the last person.
And by the way, that has to do no matter how old she is.
Yeah.
When marriage came up, you said
that's definitely out. But I can tell you right here, no questions asked. That's out.
But the moving in thing is on the table.
It's a possibility. We've talked about it.
You've been together 4 years.
Yeah.
When you say marriage is out, like, because I know a lot of people say it, but they still say, okay, I want to become a couple, and I want to live together. And I want the idea to be everything the same as marriage, just not officially married. Is that what you mean?
Listen, if she moves in, that's it. There's no other relationship. There's nothing. There's not going to be engagements. There's not going to be put a ring on her finger for 10 years. There's not going to be any kind of diamond ring.
But if she does move in, the idea might be this is our lifelong partners.
As long as it might last.
Do you think at one point she may want that stuff, though, Ronnie?
What?
A ring?
She says no. And I told her it will be no. And if she insists, that it's going to be no, that she wants it eventually, then it's done.
What if it's 10 years from now, you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel?
I'm in a fucking wheelchair, yeah. Yeah, and I might say, okay, whatever you want.
I'm after that anyway.
Yeah, right, exactly. I need somebody to push me around.
To me, the funnier part of this is, how old is your son?
Old enough,
right? Like he'd be like a 35-year-old guy would be calling a 27-year-old chick mom. That's why he doesn't want to get married.
No, that's not going to happen. That would never happen anyway. And the marriage thing was,
right.
It was always off the top. And the kids thing too.
You went right at Robin when the marriage thing came up.
Okay.
No, you seem pissed that she was questioning you about that when.
Yeah, well, Robin likes to give it out, and I like to give it back to her. It's always been like that with me and Robin. So,
hearing that back, is there anything you wish didn't come up?
Yeah, the whole conversation.
The entire thing? Because I think you also
not the entire thing, but the details part. Yeah, whatever. My friend JD,
because you got to hear him giggle like that.
Yeah, I knew he. Listen, Brent came to me as soon as the show ended and said to me that JD was on the phone already.
No, that was even before your interview. I told him I wanted the audio.
Yeah, asking for the audio, no matter what.
Now, is Stephanie going to be upset that this came out on this show?
She knows about it already. She's probably actually listening to getting ready to listen to the replay at 11.
And how did she react?
She was all right with it. She was fine.
Hey, you know how chicks say, like, some guys really know how to finger and other guys don't? Is that true with chicks, too? Is she a better fingerer than other chicks?
Oh, give me a break, bitch. Will you please?
Hey, on Tuesday's wrap-up show was Ronnie Palooza. We learned way too much about Ronnie. We learned that he had a 27-year-old girlfriend, and he's afraid it's going to up and leave him one day. Something about his father. I don't know, he has issues. And also we discussed whether or not he's trying to copy Howard's style. You be the judge.
Welcome back to the wrap-up show. Ronnie's in here now, and Ronnie, I'm glad you're here because we're talking about Robin and her Peruvian adventures. When you came in today to talk about, I guess, the problems you talked about here yesterday, you almost seemed to bypass Howard and go right at Robin. Why was that?
I don't know, because she goes at me right away all the time, so I went right for her.
But it seemed like an unprovoked attack. Were you kind of?
It wasn't an attack. I was just making a statement of how I felt. What she does, like she'll attack somebody like right off the bat and agree with everything Howard says, pretty much when he's attacking me. But when she's being attacked by him, all she does is sit there and laugh. She doesn't really respond to him. She'll sit there and laugh about it.
Did you ever think that maybe you should just laugh?
Maybe I should. Maybe I should just laugh.
Now, why was Howard saying that the only reason you're having these issues because you think you're... Do you think you're like Howard in some way?
No,
like
dude.
your fame?
I told him a long time ago about this when I first started going out with Stephanie, that I had this thing in my head with shit that went on with my dad.
But can I ask you? I'm being very serious.
And so am I.
I'm just trying to get an answer. So... You still haven't verbalized it. Something that went on with your dad, but what do you think that your dad's wife wanted from him?
It wasn't his wife.
Okay, what do you think your dad's girlfriend?
He wound up when him and my mother split up.
But what is it?
He wound up with a young chick.
Right.
Okay. He left my mother for a young chick, which I didn't do.
Right, but
which everybody says I did do.
Forget all that. Forget all that.
Put 2 whole days in between that.
What is it that you think?
Stop it now.
What is it that you think that she wanted from him?
I have no idea. I don't know. I have no idea.
But why do you think that she wanted something from him?
Because I saw what she did to him. What's
she doing?
Yeah, that's what you're trying to get to the core. What happened?
Here's what happened. And I'm going to lay the whole thing out. And Howard knows the whole story. See, that's why I don't understand why he thinks I'm late, because of him. Okay? He was with this woman for 15 years. And she went through all kinds of shit with him, heart attacks, took care of him.
He had heart attacks?
Yes.
Okay.
And everything was great, and everybody thought everything was great. All of a sudden, one day, she's gone. She ran away with some guy. And,
I see. See, that makes more sense now.
Abandonment issues.
No, you don't wonder why
she was younger when he met. It was a younger deal, just like kind of me and Stephanie. Not quite the same. It was like 25 years, okay, and
So you don't wonder why she's with you. You wonder if she'll ever leave you if you get too old, which is a big difference.
Exactly. Well, exactly. But he doesn't seem to understand it, and I've explained this to him. I don't know if he was just. I don't know if he was just trying to rile me up this morning, but I've explained this to him.
But you weren't putting into the right words because even now that you said that, I understand.
He didn't let me. He didn't let me explain it this morning.
So I want to make sure I understand this. So Ronnie, you're concerned that down the road, Stephanie may do what happened to...
Exactly.
Okay.
There you go.
Do you really worry about it, or is it just
Yeah, I do.
So you don't think it's a rational
I
word?
really worry about it.
No. What I mean is, like...
I fucking talk to a shrink every time I go there, but no, I don't worry about it. What are you, my shrink now?
No. What I'm saying is, I wasn't sure if it's like you realize, if you think it's a rational fear or irrational. Like I'm scared of the dark sometimes. Like walking in a creepy place, but I'm like, that's silly. That's silly. I'm just being superstitious. But you think
I don't think it's silly.
Okay.
My thing. I don't think my thing is silly at all.
And as the relationship goes on, Ronnie, I guess you said that the woman left your dad after 15 years. You've only been with Stephanie for 4 years. So is this just going to get worse and worse as time goes on and make you more and more paranoid?
I'm trying to work through it now with my therapist and trying to work through it.
Do you talk to Stephanie about it?
Yeah, she knows all about it. Yeah,
she knows the whole thing. How old was the woman when she left your dad?
Let's
28.
see. No. I don't know. At the time, probably she was in her 40s by then.
Right. So she probably
early 40s.
Got to that crossroads where she's like, I can do this for the rest of my life, or I can go start a second life.
Exactly.
And Howard's given you that rap before with your glasses that you sort of try and be
my glasses
like
are
Howard.
nothing like his. What are you talking about?
You remember when he spoke to you about that?
Yeah.
So why do you think he does that? You don't think he believes what he's saying when he's telling you that?
John, do I look like Howard in any way? Do I try to look like Howard? Is my hair like Howard's? Is my mustache? He doesn't have a mustache. He doesn't have a beard when I had a beard.
Well, you can try to emulate some things from him.
He doesn't wear a suit.
You can try to emulate some things from him without trying to be his twin.
No. I don't wear. I don't wear.
That's outside. Listen, nobody looks. Ronnie looks the opposite of Howard.
Yeah,
like, I mean,
exactly.
he really does. If you want to look for somebody who looks like Howard, I mean, Ralph looks like Howard.
And Ralph tries to look like Howard.
Or Howard tries to look like Ralph. I don't know which way that goes, but somebody's emulating somebody there. You look like the opposite of Howard.
It's not as much the physical thing as the other stuff, like
Like what?
Well, Howard today
My
was
glasses
dating
don't look
chicks.
like his.
Well, you said you're not going to get you're not going to get married. You said stuff that Howard had said in the past.
First of all, I don't want to get married again, and I made that very clear to.
I'll defend Ronnie on this a little bit. I dare you to meet a divorced guy over 50 who says, "Ooh, I'm getting married again real soon."
But listen. Even Robin, and again, I don't mean to beat up on Robin today, but even Robin copies Howard more than Ronnie. I mean, Howard gets Mac, Robin gets Mac. Howard, wants to do a photo shoot gallery. Robin wants to do a photo shoot gallery.
I don't have an iPhone. I didn't have a Droid. I don't change my phone. I had a $10 phone. I finally got a BlackBerry.
I guess I relate.
If Stephanie didn't buy it for me, I wouldn't have it.
I relate to what Ronnie was feeling about Stephanie. I think for completely different reasons. Meaning, I have a lot of what do you call it, self-doubt or whatever. I don't feel good about myself. So I have an attractive wife, or so people tell me, and sometimes I do it. I don't live in fear of it, but sometimes I'm sitting there, it's almost like waiting for the other shoe to drop. When is she going to wake up and realize she married a fat, hairy, annoying guy, and wondering if she's going to leave? I don't think about it constantly. It doesn't stop my relationship, but sure, I absolutely have those moments.
It hasn't stopped mine either, but it's in my mind.
And I don't think she's there, like Ronnie was saying today, I don't think she's there to get anything. There's nothing to get, but
yeah, right.
I'm just waiting for her to wake up one day and go, what the fuck am I doing here?
Yeah, exactly. Same thing.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, I stopped by to talk about Gilbert Gottfried when he spit all over our studios, which wasn't pleasant. And then we'll get into Robin and her trip to Peru when she did the ayahuasca, I don't know what that's all about, but we'll see. And also, let's find out what Greg Carmel's role was in Howard TV's role in the Gilbert Gottfried spitting incident.
Now let's move off of Kara for a second because we got Tim in here. Tim, we were talking about how Gilbert spit on the walls yesterday, and Howard said basically you're spitting in my face when you do something like that.
Exactly. You're coming into our house and destroying it. It's like me going over to his home and spitting on the walls. Why would you do that? I mean, that was such an amateur move, number one. And number two, there's health reasons. Number three, it's just disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And I found out about it. I guess I walked in after he finished. He was walking out, and then they played me the tape, and it just lit me up. And then we had facilities come in and then wash the walls down and wash the carpet, wash where the cupcakes sit and all that kind of thing. It's just disgusting. I mean, it was just an amateur move.
Now, last time he was here, you guys were saying he did it kind of as a bit, but this time it was different. I'm confused.
Well, he did it, from what I understand, he did it into the cupcakes, which was whatever he was going for. But then this time he came in, which was on a Tuesday, and he just starts spitting on the walls. And if I would have saw it, I probably would have taken him by the shirt and backed him against the wall and handed him a rag and a box of cleanser and clean it.
Now, Tim was pissed. I'm telling you, he would have done that.
I'm telling you that you don't. There's a certain line here, and this is, we have a compound. We, put a lot of effort into it. People are working there. It's a professional environment, and they come in and somebody does that to us. Are you kidding me? Do they do that at the Tonight Show at late night?
Howard hit that right in the head. Gilbert's not hawking loogies at the Tonight Show. He's not hawking loogies at the Letterman Show. He's not hawking loogies at The View. Why here?
Well, wait, this is I didn't see it, but I'm guessing. Did they start asking him, hey, are you going to spit again?
I don't believe so.
I mean, I don't know what happened.
I don't believe so.
And listen, I don't think it's particularly funny. I don't think it was particularly funny the first time, but my guess is he just thought of... Listen,
why doesn't he think it's funny at The View?
I don't...
Was he shit on the floor? No, seriously.
Are you saying he's...
Actually, that would be kind of funny.
Well, are you saying he was encouraged by the Howard TV guys to do something?
I don't know. I'm making a guess. Making a guess. Maybe one of the Howard TV guys can say, like, hey, are you going to spit again? They brought up the cupcake thing.
But this day and age, people are so health conscious, and somebody doing that just from a health standpoint, and also, it's uncouth.
How would Gilbert defend himself, Tim?
I have no idea. I highly doubt that he'll be allowed back in this building.
Oh, really?
I'm serious. I mean, would you go to somebody's house and spit on their walls or spit on the floor inside their home? Are you kidding me?
No, of course not.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, Tim,
it's a total disrespect for all of us here.
Tim, since you're here, Another thing we hit early in the rundown was Robin insisting that she didn't do drugs in Peru. It was medicinal. Or what are your thoughts on that?
I think that is just it blows my mind. I don't know why. I can see going to Peru, but I can't see doing what she did. I don't understand. So she has her reasons, but I just don't understand.
The thing is, they started to talk today about whether Robin's being upfront. The thing that I don't understand is I guess I can understand why she did it. She was trying to go through this process, a spiritual process or whatever. But for somebody who, for the last 3 or 4 years, has been so adamant
and so health
about
conscious.
about the purity of what you put in your body, to do that, it doesn't make sense. That if you're so health conscious, why you would take something that's so maybe not that healthy.
Well, I can't defend her. I mean, she's got to speak for herself. But the thing that I thought she was trying to say was, it's not drugs. It's medicinal. She was making an excuse for it not being that, and everything else is sort of not the point. Where she was, and that's not the point. It was more the spirituality.
But that's like medicinal marijuana, right? It's pot if you take it, and it's medicinal if you take it because you need the medicine.
Well, now joining us is Robin Quivers supporter Greg Carmel, cameraman.
Mr. Robin Quivers.
Cameraman for Howard TV. Was Gilbert encouraged to do that stuff, or did he just do it?
No, he actually asked about the cupcakes as he came out. And when he got over to the ledge, I said to him, this is where you would normally spit in the cupcakes. So then he just started spitting all over that ledge. But I wasn't like, hey, Gilbert, do something funny. I just said, he had mentioned the cupcakes previously, so I brought it up again.
So it does make it a little different. I wouldn't say that's encouraging him, but it was reminding him. But that doesn't mean, again, for me, that doesn't mean it's all right to do it. But Benji was suggesting that maybe you guys were like, oh, do you want to spit again?
I figured something happened like what Greg said. I don't blame them at all because they're covering something that had happened before, and it's part of the story. Gilbert's point of view is like, hey, I'll just do it again. It'll be funny, which, again, I don't think it's that funny, but I don't think...
It's as funny as his shitty tsunami jokes.
Did anybody try and stop him, or were people just laughing as he was doing it?
No, I mean, I have to admit, I get that's really disrespectful, but when a guy just starts hawking loogies, I mean, it's just so outrageous, you can't help but laugh. I mean, because the last time, he gets this sick, maniacal laugh while he does it. The guy's nuts.
Did you notice that there was, I said this on the air this morning, everyone was about to barf. Did you notice that there was color in the loogies?
Yeah, the one on the ledge was yellow.
Yeah.
And then the one, I didn't see the one on the wall or on the carpet. The carpet one blended in, but the one was distinctly yellow on the...
It was nasty.
Yeah.
It was. All right, thank you, Greg Carmel.
Thank you.
On Thursday's wrap-up show, we started with a conversation about Gary coming in late. He was a minute late or so, and Howard noticed it. But Benji just had this grin on his face because finally somebody else was late, and he stuck it to Gary, who then stuck it to Benji, who then accused Jason, and then it just got into a mess, which always leads to a great wrap-up show. Here's how that segment went. Busy day. Gary, you came in a little late, which was noticed and then glossed over. I'm sure you were happy about that.
It could have been a 5-minute difference. I got here literally as the show started. And if I got here 5 minutes before, I would have been safe. But I was glad that it was glossed over.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being late.
What are you laughing at, Benji?
Nothing. I know it happens.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it just happened repeatedly.
That's good. You're doing well.
It happened one time this year, not 4 times this week.
Wait, I haven't been late at all.
There were some days, there were some weeks where you were late.
No, I haven't been late. Listen, I wasn't, John just made a thing of this. I respect I really do, because you're good at it, and you were nice to me about when I was going through what I went through, and you really did help me. So I'm not going to make a thing out of it. But if we are going to make a thing out of it, several people have been late since my last time being late, which has been over 6 months, and you said I was going to have a parade and a band, which I haven't.
But of those several people, has anybody been late on a repeat level?
Like more than once?
Well, more than once in a short period of time.
No, absolutely not.
Well,
there's only been one person that's been late more than once since it all.
Who?
You.
When? I wasn't late.
Yeah, you were.
When?
You have been, like in the fall. You were late before also. It's not a big deal. It's not.
Okay,
but since then Fred has been and Jason has been. It's not a big deal.
There's,
I don't keep
there's
track.
two different kinds of late, by the way. No, there's two different.
No, I know.
Hold
Gary,
on.
I know.
I want to
I'm
get
not
this.
fucking. Listen, Gary.
I wanted to,
I'm
before we
making a
talk about
joke.
why you were late, because we have a theory.
A theory.
Yeah, there's a theory going around about you.
Oh, what? That I'm a hermaphrodite or something?
No. That you're the. You may be
that Long Island thing. That's total bullshit.
That you might be the killer from Long Island.
That is such bullshit.
Okay, so think about this for a second. You would come in every day late and sweaty. You're admittedly on Craigslist all the
with
time.
blood and no, I'm not admittedly on it. With blood and sand on my
sand in your shoes, exactly.
And there's a bunch of women missing on the
All
South
right.
Shore of Long Island.
I swear on my life, I didn't do that. I didn't have anything to do with it. I don't know anything about it, and I absolutely don't condone it either.
You don't condone it?
No.
So, Benji, you're basically telling Gary that he's been late too and not getting the treatment that you got when you were late?
No, I'm not, because obviously what I did was wrong, and I changed.
Yeah,
and
here's the deal. I don't live 4 minutes away. My fall lateness, because Benji was right, I was late in the fall, was a car accident on the highway, which is sometimes unavoidable. Today, I overslept, which I talked to Howard about and admitted, and I overslept and got stuck in traffic.
Right. I mean, Sal's been late before. I mean,
and I've given him a hard time about it, but Sal's not immediately recognizable because he's not in the studio or not on air.
I went through a bad thing, and it's horrible, and I'm trying to change that reputation.
No, you're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Now that all those women are dead.
Come on.
Jason Kaplan now joining us on the wrap-up show.
As long as Benji's throwing out bullshit, I just heard him mention that I've been late. When once ever have I been late to work that you would know about? Or Gary, you're my boss. When have I ever been late to work?
During the winter, you were once.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't.
You know, here's the thing.
I thought you were.
If he was
during that snowstorm.
I'll tell you, if Jason was late
I thought
once,
you got stuck.
I don't remember.
No. If I did, I apologize.
If Jason was late once, I don't remember because it was once.
All right.
Yeah. I've never had to be talked to him, Howard, by private about being late and be threatened by being fired.
I remember one time.
Several times.
I remember
Benji,
one
why'd you
time
bring this up?
when you thought you were going to be late.
Yes.
You sent me a bunch of stuff
I
to
sent
print
you a
out. But
text. I was with the PATH train that's just stopped.
Right.
And I sent you messages saying, "Can you please print this up?"
I
but I still made it here before the
one
show
of the days
started.
of those big winter storms, I sincerely thought you said you were, and if I was wrong, I apologize.
Thank you.
I was telling Howard today that on the Cross Bronx Expressway, this is my pet peeve of the day. We're going to get this out in 20 seconds. I drive by there at the same fucking time every day, right? So how come you can't pick up the construction at the same time every day? Like if somebody calls me and says, "Listen, we don't feel like picking up the cones today, so we're gonna be closed 3 fucking lanes at 5:15," let me know. I'll go a different way.
That time in the morning, people don't care because I used to drive in when I first started this job. I lived with my parents, and I drive on Route 80 to get in here in New Jersey. And some days it's the same deal. Like they'd always be working, and some days it'd just be it's 5 o'clock in the morning. We're not going to clear the cones.
That's
out of
right.
the road.
Yeah.
They
That's
just don't give a shit.
I had the same pet peeve on the LIE. There's this new construction project which popped up at 4:45 in the morning.
And you know whose fault this is, right?
Whose?
Howard Stern's.
Because the nighttime construction.
Nighttime construction.
They're doing a lot of daytime construction too around here.
I know.
But all right. So is there anybody else we're going to yell at for being late, or are we going to move on? Benji, you satisfied?
I'm not the one.
Sal's late sometimes.
I'm not the one who brought it up.
You're not?
No. It's if Gary would wake up a little earlier, this would not have happened.
Yeah, Benji's got this grin on his face that
Now,
you can
I'm just-
see on
listen,
Howard TV.
Listen, it's what's that German word? Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude when you enjoy other people. Yes, it does feel good to see other people being late, even though
Right.
I don't want any.
Misery loves company.
Right. That's not exactly what Schadenfreude
But be
is.
honest, Benji, did it bother you when the show starts and Gary comes in because he's not called out?
It
Like-
really didn't. That was no.
I walked in exactly the second the show started, and I heard Howard talking about me, and I was caught in that weird dance. Like I started to go to the studio, and I was just about to walk in to deal with it, and then he went to a different topic, and I go, "Well, why would I go in?"
The only
definitely
thing,
made
listen,
the right move
It
laying
absolutely
low.
didn't bother. The only thing that bothered me is I got, which I wish I'd never earned it. I earned a reputation of being late, and I did earn that.
Right.
But then sometimes it got worse than I thought my reputation was. I'm working on changing that reputation, and I hope I continue.
You know,
to do it.
also
I will continue.
I think it's almost a compliment because in the sense that Gary was out, late today, and he's got me and Will and John and JD at the kind of fill in. Maybe Gary's presence in the beginning of the show wasn't as missed because he had other guys filling it in. Where you're the only guy who sits and writes, so you're a singular talent to the show.
Well, I wish I could say that, but sometimes there were days where Scott DePace would go, Gary, I don't know if you're aware it's 6:40 and Benji's not here, and I go, really? I swear to God,
Nah,
that would happen. No, that would happen a lot.
That's not
like
true.
It is true.
I'll just say that's not true.
But it is.
But I'll say it's not.
We wouldn't notice, especially at the old place. Not so much here because here your presence is. We're a little bit tighter. But at the old place, they would go, Benji's not here. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Never mind.
All right, so can we?
Now that I'm into photography, I need to take pictures all the time in order to figure out how to work the camera.
Right. You're supposed to be studying different aspects every week. You're supposed to practice.
Exactly. And since I don't go anywhere.
Well, that's what I was saying. On my vacation, you would have had tons of things to work with.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to carry a big, heavy camera around. That's the problem.
Especially walking around in that altitude.
Yeah, I was reading. I'm fascinated by Annie Leibovitz's book, and I think her name is Leibovitz or Witz. I'm not sure how she says it, but she was talking about at some point lugging around a camera, and she said, no pictures are ever I'm a photographer, no pictures are ever going to get taken unless I carry my camera around. And it's a big revelation because you got to carry it with you everywhere.
Yes, otherwise you'll see plenty of things you would have taken a picture of, but you can't.
Right. I mean, I would take a picture of Fred right now if I had my camera because you can't go wrong with that. So then on my trip to California, Friday, I got in Los Angeles last Friday. And the big event, I can't sit by the pool and start taking out my equipment. What am I going to do? Take pictures of the people at the pool?
Yeah, that's kind of
just what I need.
Intrusive.
Yeah, that would only encourage people to take pictures of me at the pool.
Right. Now you're having a picture duel.
It was 85 degrees one day in Los Angeles. I'm sitting by the pool. All I wanted to do is swim in the pool, and I wouldn't because every fucknut is by that pool with a stupid cell phone pretending they're on it, taking my goddamn picture. And I don't want pictures of me.
So you wouldn't swim because of it?
I'm 10 pounds too heavy to be swimming. I didn't want to be photographed in my bathing suit. Sorry. Beth, too. We were just like, fuck this. Because
stay back here.
And you could tell these cocksuckers by the pool all have their phone out. You can tell.
Well,
you can
this
see.
is the thing with these camera phones. You're never safe.
And people have the same move. They try to pretend that they're doing work on it while they're shooting
they're
their picture.
They're looking at something.
Yeah,
right.
You're looking. You know what you're looking at? You're looking at me. I see you. I'm not paranoid. I know what's going on. So I wasn't going to bring my big camera down there. I did run into Jimmy Fallon out there.
I thought he lived here.
He does. He was on vacation for the week.
And you go to Los Angeles?
And he's got friends. He's at the pool. He was having a power fucking meeting right at the pool.
Really?
He came over. He had lunch with me. He's a hell of a nice guy. I like Jimmy a lot.
Like him a lot.
But then, he goes, "Oh, gotta go." He just got up from the table, ran over. It was Lorne Michaels, Jimmy Fallon, I think Mario Battaglia.
The chef?
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon's way hung up on Mario Battaglia. He kept going, "Mario Battaglia's here. We're hanging out."
It's Mario Batali.
Batali?
Yeah.
Battaglia. So I didn't even know who it was. Mario Battali's here. Oh man, and and every minute Mario Batali and pizza and Matara and Batali. I mean, it's just I didn't know what he was talking about. But all of a sudden, like he was having a drink with us, and then he just got up and he ran over to his power meeting.
Wow.
David Beckham was by the pool. That fucking guy. I didn't even know who he was. I know who he is, but I didn't recognize him. But I see this heavily tattooed guy running around with his shirt off, and he's super fucking ripped. And I'm like, I bet you
that
Beth,
must have been amazing to see.
Yeah, because Beth goes, I'm wondering who that really hot guy is. I go, no. I go, what? You mean there's someone hot beside me? And I said, I think that's Beckham. And she's usually good at spotting people. And she went, no, I don't think so. I go, no, it is. And you know what that fucking guy does? He's got a wool cap. It's 85 degrees. He's sitting by the pool, but he wears one of those heavy wool ski caps.
Why?
I don't know. He's got he's so affected. He's got such a look. He's got a look. Like he sits by the pool in a fucking ski cap. It was pretty weird.
Is that really worth it?
But you know what? He's a good-looking fucking guy.
He is. I'm telling you, there was a billboard of him in Times Square. It was breathtaking.
Yeah, I wish I could look like that. That's who I want to look like.
And, I mean, he just came out that way.
Yeah.
He never had to do anything for that. He just came out that way.
Yeah. Prick. I mean, really. Really.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Piece of shit. What's he do? He plays soccer?
Soccer.
If I played soccer, I'd be ripped too. I mean, I don't play games.
That doesn't even look like a game you could get ripped at. I mean, but the other guys don't. They're not Beckham. He's gorgeous.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good-looking dude. I got to admit, he makes quite a scene by the pool. All the chicks were staring at him. I was staring at him.
And
I'm
he's
not gay.
been that good-looking for a long time.
Yeah.
We've known him for a long time.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so I wasn't going to have my camera down by the pool scene.
That would have been fun to shoot Beckham.
Yeah. But what a douche I'd be. I know it's inappropriate. And then I realized I was plotting it on my head. Friday night was Jimmy's party.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday night was the wedding I went to, the wedding of Brad Gray. And then Sunday
You couldn't even take pictures at the wedding. That
Are you crazy? Go to someone's wedding and bring up my camera and take pictures? The funny thing is, I knew the photographer at the wedding because she was my wedding photographer.
Oh, really?
The woman who took pictures of my wedding.
Uh-huh. She was all the way out there?
Donna Newman.
Uh-huh.
So she was the photographer. Yeah, she lives in California.
Oh, okay.
And so she was, just coincidence, she was hired for their wedding, and I was, asking her camera equipment questions because now I'm a photographer.
Yeah, but you'll never bring yours.
Well, hey, hire me for a wedding. I'll do it. If somebody wants me to shoot their wedding, I'll do it. I'll ruin your wedding. So, and then I knew I was going to take pictures there, and then we were coming home after that.
So no equipment was taken.
I said, so am I going to schlep this big fucking heavy camera with all my equipment? No. And it dawned on me when I was out in California, I go, there's nothing I would have taken pictures of. I don't even like taking pictures.
It's a great hobby.
It's a great hobby for me. I look at life and say, why do I need a picture of that?
Well, I'm glad you invested a lot of money into it.
Yeah, I'm about $5,000 in.
And he's probably taken 3 pictures.
My hobby's not. No, I've taken hundreds, maybe thousands of pictures.
Really?
Yeah, actually I have. Because when I got home, I told you I went over to the Wildlife Center at Hamptons. I shot about 500 pictures
What'd
there.
you shoot over there? What did you finally see?
I shot the workers. I wasn't interested in just shooting animals because anyone can get a picture of a wolf or an animal, a fox, or you could go to the zoo and get that.
Right.
I wanted the interaction, what they did there for the animals. They're such compassionate people. How could I portray what they do and show their passion for the animals?
Okay, did you capture it?
No. No. I sat there for 3 hours and captured nothing. I got pictures of birds and foxes and stuff like that. I captured no. I took 2 pictures there that I think captured it out of 500. But part of being a photographer is knowing what the good picture is.
Right.
So I took, out of 500 pictures, I basically destroyed all of them but 2. And that's considered a good day. My teacher told me there are days you get nothing.
You get nothing?
That's right. So there.
Wow.
So I'm hitting a home run.
2.
I have 2 award-winning pictures.
Well, we don't know if they're award-winning.
Oh, yeah, absolutely they are. If you saw them, it would explain everything.
Really?
Of course.
All right.
What do you think? I'm a
Can't
shitty
wait
photographer?
for the exhibit.
I'm 3 weeks in and already I'm winning awards. And then I have a shoot set up for this weekend. I don't want to say where, but
Okay,
I'll be
this
shooting.
is a scheduled...
Yes, I made a phone. You would have been proud of me. I made a phone call. I called the place of business. I said, I'm a photographer. I would like to come take some pictures. And they said, okay. Bring a tray of food and you're in.
Oh.
That's right.
Jeez.
So I'm doing that.
All right.
So I'm way into it. But
I can't wait to see these photographs.
But like I went to Jimmy's party. Jimmy's party would have been a great place to take photographs because there were a lot of famous people there. Jimmy packed the place. There were so many famous people at this party that I the next day I said to Jimmy, it was a great party. He goes, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner were standing next to you, and I don't know if you guys got to talk to each other. I go, I had no idea they were at the party.
Oh, stop it. They were standing right next to you?
That's what he claims. I said, they were at the party? He goes, yeah. I go, why didn't they say hello to me? It was supposedly a party in my honor.
And you didn't notice that they were right there?
I didn't see them. I was probably in conversation with people. And as it turns out, Jimmy said you were. I was talking to Jon Favreau, the very excellent director.
Yes.
And he says Ben Affleck was standing right there.
Oh.
And I go, no shit.
Who else was at the party?
I would have dumped Favreau in 3 seconds to
You
talk
could
to Ben Affleck.
John anytime.
Yeah, fuck that. He did give me an Aliens versus Cowboys coin that I could hold on to. A commemorative coin.
Well, you'll find out that's, everybody can have.
I'm holding on to it. Yeah, it looked like something that was mass produced. It looked pretty. He asked me if I wanted anything from Cowboys and Aliens, and I said, yes, I do. But, and by the way, since my doctor told me that my liver is sensitive, guess who wasn't drinking at the fucking party?
You didn't drink at all at the party?
Nothing. Zero. Now I'm not drinking hardly any.
Oh, dear.
Everyone's annoyed with me. I'm absolutely zero fun. I'm back to being zero fun.
Zero fun.
Because I used to be a little bit fun when I had a glass or two of wine in me. Now I'm back to being zero fun. And I was talking to
How
Tom.
did your liver get sensitive?
I don't know. You know what? I think it's bullshit. And I think I'm wasting a lot of fucking time. You know, you talk about, like, what are your joys in life? And you know with me, there aren't many.
There aren't that many.
So the reason I started drinking wine, A, it tastes good. B, it gives you a buzz. And C, you know, I'm having a little bit of fun with the wine.
You loosen up a
I'm
little
loosen
bit.
up a little.
Dude.
All I know is now it's over. I go for one fucking...
How long did you drink? Like 5 years?
Yeah, I didn't even have 5 years of drinking. And when I say drinking, I'm talking about 2 glasses of wine.
2 glasses of wine. You were never a lush.
And my doctor goes, well, some people's livers, the liver is unforgiving, and some people's livers are more sensitive. And since you only had 2 drinks the night before the blood test and your enzymes are high, you know, a 51 as opposed to a 35. He said only have 1 or 2 drinks a week. So I'm just like, fuck it. 1 or 2 drinks a week? Fuck drinking.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the point? I'm not going to get into a night of I did have some glasses of wine over vacation. But,
Did you?
Yeah, but all the fun is gone. Now,
You're not having those lovely evenings where you sit and open a bottle of wine.
I have club soda and cranberry juice.
Oh, dear. Back to that?
Yeah. Wouldn't believe this shit. Any little joy I have. Even my agent said, you know what, just drink.
Yeah. You don't live forever anyway, no matter what you do.
My luck, I have 2 glasses of wine and I'm having liver disease. Could you imagine? So I'm at Jimmy's party and I go, maybe I'll have a vodka on the rocks. And I went, what's the point? At the wedding, I had a vodka.
I'll irritate my liver.
At the wedding, I had a vodka.
Did you?
Yeah.
That was your one drink of the week?
That was some wedding. Wait till I tell you the guest list there.
Yeah?
But
you had a star-studded Hollywood excursion?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was wild. I almost felt acceptable. I go to Jimmy's house.
Yeah, who's at the party? I was dying to know.
Had a big, long conversation with Mr. George Clooney.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and his beautiful girlfriend, Fabietta.
Yeah, Fabietta.
Yes.
You better be beautiful with a name like that.
I don't know her name. Is it Fabietta?
I don't know. I know he's always with some Italian chick.
Yeah, she's very hot. He's a nice fucking guy. He spent more time talking. Oh, Don Rickles and his wife Barbara were there. I just sat with him most of the night.
Oh, cool.
Oh, my God. He was so fucking funny. He walked over at one point to a group of people, to Stamos and John Favreau, and he started in being Don Rickles, and he goes, "What? Who are you again?" He goes, "John Favreau." He goes, "Well, what do you do?" "Oh, you direct." "Oh," he starts telling him what a shitty director he is. It was the funniest fucking thing ever. And he started goofing on people. Courtney and David Arquette were there.
Yeah.
Demi and Ashton.
So were Courtney and David together?
Yeah,
together?
they walk around the party holding hands. It's the freakiest fucking thing you ever saw. I go, what the hell is with you 2 maniacs? And she's so cute. She was wearing a little tight dress, skirt, whatever you call skirt. She's got some tuchus on her, marron. I mean, my God. You know, everybody's hot. Oh, I don't even know who to tell you who was there. It was crazy. It was like a...
Is the girlfriend Elisabetta?
Elisabetta. She's hot. She doesn't even have to talk because she's so hot.
Oh, my.
I was fixated on her arm. It was really thin, and she had this, like, tattoo on it. And George Clooney is telling me about, you know, Italy and how I must come.
Yeah, he practically lives there now.
He's like, how I must come, and I'm like, I must come. I'm a fucking retard. Where would I go? You know, but I can talk a good game. You know, I'm like, yes, I'm planning a trip to Italy very soon. I'll look you up. But he seems like a pretty good guy, actually. You know,
well, he was always nice when he came to visit. Doesn't visit that much anymore.
He's a big fan. He listens all the time. He knew everything about the show.
Wonderful.
He knew everything that was going on. It was pretty cool.
I wonder why he stopped coming and visiting with us.
I didn't bring that up. You know, I'm uncomfortable bringing up anything like that.
Know. Well, it's not the place.
But there were a lot of famous... Gary Shandling and Carol Leifer was there.
Cool. And how's Gary at a party? Is he like miserable?
Miserable. At one point, I'm talking to him and I go, hey, Gary, what's happening? And you know what a big fan I am of his and how brilliant I think he is. And, the Larry Sanders Show and all that. Hey, now. So I walk up to Gary, how you doing? Oh, hey, Howard, how are you? And I'm like, hey, what's happening? Hey, Howard. And then I'm talking to him about relationships and, or something like that. And I see he's not even looking at me. He's looking around the room like he just wants to get out of the
You're
conversation.
just boring.
And I know that look because I give that look
Right.
too. He's looking around the room. He's
It's
not
like,
even.
could you shut up so I can move?
He doesn't even look at you when you talk to him. So I just said, you know what? I'm not going to waste this time. So I just said, oh, okay. He goes, interested. Keep going. Interested.
But he's still not looking at
Yeah, it was
you.
a cool movie. He's just interested, but he's
Keep
not looking.
going.
Yeah, it's all right. He saw that. I go, okay, well, all right, I'll keep going.
Wow.
Yeah.
And who else?
But he was there. It was great to see him. I think he was having a good time. You can't tell with him. Who else was there? Ryan Phillippe. Philippe.
And did he bring,
no,
who's he supposed to be
Amanda
with?
Seyfried.
He didn't bring her.
No. I read in the paper that he's thinking of giving up acting. He's had enough of the paparazzi. And too bad he didn't say that to
Are
me.
you kidding me?
I would have smacked him right in his fucking head.
What's he going to do?
Direct or something. I would have smacked him in his head if I heard that nonsense. Are you crazy?
Oh, my goodness.
You got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
The only time you give up acting is when you can't get
When
a
they
part.
stop giving you parts.
Right, that's when you give up acting. It's when you're on the cast of Happy Days and Ron Howard's not calling you. That's when you start directing and working behind the scenes. I mean, there were a ton of people there. Like, Matt Damon was supposedly there with his wife.
You didn't see him either?
No.
How big is Jimmy's house?
It's not that big. I don't know how I missed
Where
him.
were these people hiding?
Ben Affleck must he's a good-looking dude, but he must fade into the background. I'm telling you, he was standing a foot away from me. They tell me.
And you didn't know. And Jennifer Garner didn't.
No.
You didn't notice her either.
Mary McCormick, who played my wife in the
Love
movies, was
Mary.
there
How's
with
she
her
doing?
with her husband. She's pregnant, 5 months.
She's pregnant again?
Yeah, again.
Wow.
I didn't think she had a maternal bone in her body.
She's like Mama Mary now.
She's got like 3 kids now.
Yeah.
She's a Lady Madonna. Children at her feet.
At her breast.
At her breast. Hey, Lady Madonna. Hey. Who else did I run into at that party? I mean, it was fucking crazy. Everywhere you turned, the guy from, the guy in Clueless, who's in the guy who's the stoner?
Breckenmeyer?
Breckenmeyer.
He was there?
That fucking guy is an accomplished drummer. I didn't know he plays for like major bands.
Really?
Oh my! We had karaoke, and of course Jimmy's karaoke didn't work.
Oh no!
And Jimmy was bumming out.
How come it didn't work?
I don't know. So he chested it all week, evidently. The story was, I'm watching Jimmy. He's staring at his karaoke equipment because you can't hear anybody singing. And I see him. He's just staring at it. And his girlfriend says to me, Jimmy was testing this all week.
And in an empty room.
In an empty room. He fills it up with people, and you can't hear a fucking thing. Oh, Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard were there.
Okay.
Emily Blunt and
really?
her
She's
husband,
gorgeous.
who is a
John Krasinski.
Krasinski's on The Office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was married to Emily Blunt.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, he lets you know it every minute. Who the fuck else was there, man? There was a ton of people there. I should have made a list.
Yeah, you can't even tell me the guest list.
It was, and it was in my
Sounds
honor.
like there's 5 people there so far.
And then all of Jimmy's family and Jimmy's, Jimmy invites a bunch of people and they're there to honor me, but I don't know that they're
Well,
honoring
it's a
me.
party in your honor.
Yeah, Stamos was there.
Mhm.
Who the hell else was there?
Yeah, Stamos, I actually had some correspondence with him. He told me he had a good time.
Yeah. It was, Shandor, hi.
Shandor? Was he there?
He claims he was there. Shandor, were you at Jimmy's party? Oh, he's sleeping. He says, saw you at Kimmel's party. He crashed it.
Oh, you're kidding. How did he do that?
He probably just walked in.
And Jimmy has no security?
Well, no one knows. Half the people there, you don't even know who anyone is. So
And he's sleeping on
he's exhausted from crashing. Shandor. I wish I could tell you who else was there. There was a lot of people. And then I went to the wedding the next day.
Uh-huh.
Talk about fucking hobnobbing. Brad
Well,
Gray.
Brad Gray's a big deal.
I sit there. First of all, I'm such a fucking tard. I go to this wedding, Brad Gray and Cassandra.
Uh-huh.
And it's a big deal because he's the head of Paramount Pictures.
Yeah.
Like
so all of Hollywood must have been there.
all of Hollywood has to suck Brad's dick. It's so fucking great to see. Brad's about 5 feet tall, and he has the dick of a 9-foot man.
It's all dick.
It's all dick. He's all dick. Because everyone's got to show up.
Who's there?
I never saw a wedding like this. It was beautiful. The whole night I'm
It's
walking
better
around.
than the royal wedding.
Oh, absolutely. I'll tell you. The royal wedding is, bore and boring. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nobody's going to be there, but the pasty
Yeah, who gives a shit?
English royalty.
Brad Gray's wedding was something to see. It was something to see. And I said, man, how can I go to this wedding? Because there's got to be people there who hate me, But it was a pleasant
They kept
experience.
it in check?
Yeah, they kept it in check. No, people were very nice. You know what? In a town where Charlie Sheen can be treated nicely,
you're okay.
in a town where Mel Gibson is accepted, how bad could I be? So I say a few fucked up things on the radio. It's a beautiful town for me.
You should live there.
I could never live there because it's really true. It's great to go for 4 or 5 days, but it really is true that every minute it's about what you're doing, who you're doing it with, what project, and people only talk about themselves. They never ask you a question.
Really?
Yeah, that's the kind of town.
Well, I always say, you talk to somebody, you get a resume.
Yeah. So it's not for me, but I do have a great time.
Well, who was at the Brad Gray wedding? You haven't given us a name.
Well, first of all, I get there early.
Of course. You're there before everybody.
Well, look, it was at Brad's home. Now, I don't know anything about real estate in Beverly Hills.
But you got to know it's expensive.
But this place had 3 giant tents. The wedding, the whole day we're going around going, what do you think this wedding's worth? I got to figure minimally $3.5 million.
Yeah?
Somewhere between $3.5 to $5 million.
What's going on in the 3 tents?
One is an outdoor setting where the actual marriage takes place. Then you walk into this giant tent, all on his property.
He's got big property.
He's got big property. Well, he's the head of fucking Paramount. What's he worth? And he was also a big-time manager, and he's got to be worth a fortune. I guess. Who knows what anybody's worth? So anyway, he's got one big tent for like the hors d'oeuvres and then another big tent for dinner.
Wow.
Okay? Mm-hmm. In fact, Beth's picture was in the New York Post with what she was wearing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
When was that?
It was a picture of her last week.
Oh,
it was on this. Gwen Stefani was there and so was J-Lo, and they had a picture of those two and Beth.
Uh-huh.
And I thought Beth's dress blew them away, but then again,
You're prejudiced.
I'm prejudiced in her favor.
So J-Lo was there?
Yeah, I'll get to that.
You talked to J-Lo?
I did.
Wow.
I'll tell you the whole story.
All right.
What, are you in a rush?
No, I'm just
You know we have
shocked.
hours to kill.
I'm just shocked. You and J-Lo?
And by the way,
You've always said really horrible things about her.
I guess I have, because the conversation didn't last long. She ran for the fucking hills. I don't remember one thing. You know what? I got to tell you something. I don't remember a fucking thing I say about anybody. So when I walk up to them, I'm like, how could they be offended? I never said it.
That's right. It's like you're a sheep and you don't know anything.
Yeah, I'm a blank slate. I'm tabula rasa. I swear to God, I walk up to people and I don't know that I'm on the radio, that I've spoken about them.
Well, I remember years ago when she did that movie with George Clooney, I went to the premiere.
Right.
And she was like, tell Howard I'm not fat. Because she used to talk about her big ass, and she really doesn't look that big in person.
Right. Yeah, she didn't look fat to me.
Yeah.
She looked pretty, actually.
Well, she is pretty.
Yeah. Well, anyway, she obviously has some fucking bugaboo with me.
Well,
Because,
you always used to say you're not into her.
yeah, I bang her, though.
Now you are.
Now I'm into her. So
she's finally risen to the level that you'd bang her.
Let's be honest. I bang the shit out of her. I mean, come on. Who am I kidding? Look at me. Be happy if she fucking gave me a kiss. So anyway, so the wedding was for, it says on the invitation, wedding, like, I don't know, 6:30. Arrive at 6:30. I see 6:30, Robin. 6:30,
You're there.
6:30 means 6:30.
At 6:30, yeah.
So I get there 6:20.
Oh, dear.
Well,
You're
because
early.
because I said to Beth, if the wedding's starting at 6:30, let's get there by 6:20 because we want to get a seat. Now, in my mind, when someone says 6:30, that means the wedding starts at 6:30.
No, that's when you should start showing up.
Right. Who knows that? I mean, call me a fucking idiot, but people make me crazy. If you say 6:30, be there, I'll be there. So I get there at 6:20, and I walk in.
They said, what, are you here to park the cars?
Well, I got there. I must have been one of the first. I get there, and they had this thing running like a military operation. They had the paparazzi completely, like, they're not even allowed down the block. I don't know how legally they even do that, but they can't even get in. There were helicopters flying around, people trying to take pictures. Don't ask what was going on there, but they had this place sectioned off like it was a military zone, and the president was there, you know? Mm-hmm. So I get there early. I see a bunch of people in tuxedos. It's a black tie wedding, the whole thing, and Beth's wearing like a gown. I mean, all the women look beautiful. So I see a bunch of people sitting there. I'm shaking their hands. I figured, well, they're friends of Brad Gray. They must be fucking presidents of corporations and shit. I'm talking to this one guy. I said, yeah, he seems like a down-to-earth guy. He goes, yeah, I'm Brad's driver.
Right. I was going to say, you're there with the wait staff.
Yeah. Like, I'm there so early. I'm there with Brad's driver.
Dude. That's who you're talking to.
You know what? Dude. Great guy.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah, so I spoke to him for a while, but then when he said he was Brad's driver, he took the wind out of it. I thought he was the head of like a movie studio. I didn't know. I don't know what I was talking about. I was being snobby.
He was there because he had to be.
Yeah, he had to be there. So anyway, so you know, I talked to some people, but they all turned out to be like the staff. And then so I go, wow, we're here. There's only a few people sitting in their chairs. I can have my pick of any seat. Let me get a good seat as long as I'm here first.
Sure.
So I find a seat to the side of the chuppah where I go, I'm going to see all the action. I'm going to see the whole wedding. It's going to be great. So Beth and I sit down. Little do I know, this wedding ain't going to start for another hour.
Right. This is cocktails.
I'm sitting there for a fucking hour. I'm on Spielches. You understand Italian? I mean, I had ants in my pants. You know what I mean? I was just like, oh, I'm sitting here so long. But as I'm sitting about 10 minutes later, who walks in? Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes.
Really?
Yeah. Every person who walked in was just about famous.
Wow. So did you talk to them?
Well, wait. He sits down like 3 rows behind me. This is now, you know, the seating for the wedding.
Right.
Everyone's grabbing seats. I go, I wonder who's going to sit next to me. So then I see Eddie Murphy walks in.
Oh, you know Eddie.
He's sitting across. Yeah, I go, I'll catch him after the wedding, you know, because then I'll catch him in the cocktail hour. Good, I'll have someone to talk to.
Right.
Because I know Eddie. And he's so easy to talk to. There's a guy.
Yeah, it's gotten easier over the years.
Yeah, yeah. Gee, what a conversation was. That'll be a fun conversation. And as each famous person starts walking in, I realize I shouldn't be there. Like, I just realized, like, oh. Like I even if I'm like what would I talk to anybody about? You know what I mean? Like already I'm bumming out.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, I should just go home. I was getting like nervous, you know, because like when you're me, you don't know.
It was pressure.
Yeah, it all seemed like pressure to me. So I don't know. I'm sitting there some more, and then and one famous person after another starts walking in. I'm trying to remember who walked in, you know, like Jack Nicholson, and all of a sudden it's, you know, oh geez, I mean, like Gwen Stefani and Gavin, who we know,
yeah.
And they're all sitting there. You know, and I'm seeing these people as they sit down, and all of a sudden it's, who the hell else was there? I mean, every famous person you could think of. What can I tell you? I mean, it was crazy. Brad Pitt and his manager walk in.
Okay, not Angelina.
No. Beth was swooning.
He's a good-looking big guy, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was crazy.
A lot of these Hollywood types are shrimps, but he's not.
You know, Johnny Knoxville was there. Martin Short.
Johnny Knoxville?
Yeah, a lot of different people.
Was Johnny at your party again?
Yeah, Johnny was at my party.
Because this was almost like part 2.
Yeah. It was like half the people, like Stamos was at the wedding. Everyone I met at the party was going to the wedding next. Like Don Rickles was going to the wedding.
He was at the wedding.
Yeah, he goes, I'll see you at the wedding.
Big weekend for Don.
Yeah, big weekend. Don got up and roasted Brad and his wife. It was
Did
so good.
he?
Yeah, he goes, called him a midget Jew. It was great. And Don Rickles was a genius. I was very honored that Rickles came to Jimmy's party to honor me.
He loves you.
Yeah, he loves me. I fucked up with him big time.
What do you mean?
He's telling me stories about Hollywood. He's going into the Frank Sinatra stuff. He's telling me all kinds of things personally. I'm hitting it off with him and his wife. And so I go, hey, did you read? I'm trying to seem like I'm part of Hollywood. And whenever I try to do that, it doesn't work out for me. I go, gee, did you read about Peter LaSalle in the New York Times or in Vanity Fair? And he goes, no, I don't know anything about it, but I know Peter. I go, oh, it was unbelievable. I go, he died. He died penniless. And his wife moved off to Mexico with a maid that worked for them, and the maid had more money than the wife. And so he's listening to this, and his wife goes, that's not Peter LaSalle, it's Freddie DeCordova. Peter LaSalle's alive. And Don goes, what's the matter with you? He sounded like my dad when I have a story.
Right.
And I went, oh, my God, I sound like a moron. I'm trying to, bring up an article about someone who's a contemporary of Don Rickles, and I'm fucking up left and right.
So Freddie DeCordova died penniless?
Something like that. It was a whole story in Vanity Fair about how his wife, it was a weird story. It was his wife. They had this maid that worked for them their whole life. The maid was socking away money. She built a house in Mexico that was the exact replica of Freddie DeCordova's house.
Whoa.
And the wife had to end up asking the maid if she could move in with her in Mexico and live with her because she had no money.
That's crazy.
It was great.
But how creepy that your maid gets enough money to build a house in Mexico that's just like yours.
Yeah. And Peter LaSalle is the reason I got him confused. Freddie DeCordova was Johnny Carson's, producer.
Right.
So I don't know Freddie DeCordova, but I thought it would be a good name to bring up to Don Rickles because he did The Tonight Show.
All the time, yes.
So I say Peter LaSalle. And Peter LaSalle was the producer on Letterman or something. I don't know who he was.
Alec, I think the reason you got confused is because Peter LaSalle's wife was quoted in the article a lot.
Right. All I know is Rickles looked at me like, you fucking moron.
Get away from me.
Yeah, get like you don't even know how to tell a story.
What am I doing here honoring you?
Yeah. Oh, you know who came to Jimmy's house? Norm MacDonald.
Good. Norm's fun at a party, isn't he?
Norm walks in wearing it was 85 degrees. He walks in wearing a ski jacket like you wear when it's freezing out. He's dressed like a bum,
Oh, no.
And I didn't care because I love Norm, but Jeffrey Ross, the great roaster, was there.
Yes, he was there.
So I'm talking to Norm, and Jeffrey Jeff Ross, what he does, he starts roasting people at the party. He just walks over in the middle of my conversation with Norm, and he goes, "Hey, Norm." Norm goes, "Yeah." He goes, "You dress like you're parking cars tonight." So Norm looks at him, and I go, "Norm, you're a comedian. You're going to let him get away with that? Don't you have
what are you doing?
Don't you have to have some sort of comeback?" He goes, "I don't even know what to say."
He goes,
I always bring a Don Rickles Jr. with me just in case Don Rickles runs out of energy at the party. So then Jeff Ross just walks over to him again, and I don't know. He says something again to Norm about his outfit he's wearing. He goes, "Norm, you know what your jacket looks like? It looks like something you wear under an expensive jacket as a lining." And Norm just doesn't know what to do, and he's like, "I don't know."
So Jeff's just picking on him.
Yeah, right. Picking on him. But Jimmy threw some party. Pizza, a professional pizza guy there who makes pizza with a pizza oven and all this. It was very, very nice.
So the party was even better than last time?
Yeah. Oh, it was incredible. I mean, Jimmy's such a gracious guy to do that. And Beth was happy to get out because I brought my iPad 2 with me, and I had loaded it up with all kinds of movies. I'm laying in bed in the hotel in heaven. I didn't even want to leave. I had the iPad. I had that Superman cartoon that I told you about.
Oh, yeah.
I had that Superman cartoon, and I have it on. Beth walks in the room. She thought I was watching porn. She looks over. I'm watching cartoons in bed. Imagine how she felt being married to me. You walk over, it's not even porn. But Rickles was on fire. Like he sees Jimmy and he goes, Jimmy, you still doing that show no one watches? You know?
I know, poor Jimmy. Did you see the article in the paper the other day where he's a hit in the cabs?
Yeah. Well, Rickles starts ripping into that. Rickles is smart and he's 85 years old.
And
he's
he's
quick
sharp,
he's
huh?
as sharp as ever. Beth kneels down to talk to Barbara and Don. Don's sitting in a chair. Don Rickles. You know, meanwhile, I'm beside myself that I'm even at a party with Don Rickles because he's my hero. And Beth sits down and, you know, she's talking to Barbara and talking to Don. And Don starts telling us a story off the record. He goes, don't tell this one on the radio. And he's telling us it's about somebody's wife. And
it's a good story?
It was a great story. I should tell you off the air. It was a great story. And he's making fun of the wife.
Oh, dear.
And Beth goes to Don Rickles, gee, you know, I wonder what they say about me. He goes, you're not even important enough that anyone talks about you. Who's talking about you?
Oh, he's too much.
Yeah. I mean, it was great. And somehow it's funny, you know? No one gets insulted.
It's Don Rickles.
No one's talking
You're
about you.
honored that he's putting you down.
Meanwhile, Adam Carolla was there. He didn't come over and say hello to me. I didn't see him. That's another guy. Ben Affleck, Adam Carolla, and Matt Damon. I didn't see them.
I don't understand how there's a party and you know Adam and he doesn't speak to you.
No.
That doesn't make any sense.
Krista Miller was there with Bill Lawrence.
Okay.
And I knew who they were.
Mm-hmm. Now you know who her husband is?
Yeah, kind of. Sort of. You know who I want to meet, though?
Who?
Out of all these famous people? Oprah's makeup person. I'm watching Oprah yesterday. I was watching because Chris Rock was on. I had T-voted it. And, you know, Oprah looks very, very good.
On camera, on the show.
Then she promos the fact that coming up is some clips from her new behind-the-scenes show, you know, on OWN.
Uh-huh.
She promotes that OWN network like nonstop. She promotes her magazine nonstop. Never mentions
So
Sirius
she
XM.
can do this stuff.
Oh, she's a shameless whore. But she will not mention Sirius XM that gives her $50 million. If I was Sirius XM, I would fly out there and say, what the fuck did we do? Except give you free money for not doing anything. $50 million. Why can't I get $50 million for never showing up? That's the deal I want. How did she get that? She's a genius. But anyway, they show Oprah behind the scenes. She wears no makeup behind the scenes, you know.
Right.
It's raw. Oh, my God. And she's like a monster.
Oh,
I
now
never saw.
stop
I'm
it.
not kidding. I mean, you've never seen Robin. You've never seen this makeup person of Oprah's. I want this person.
He's an
He's
artist.
a genius.
He's an artist.
I want this person working on me because if he can transform Oprah like that, imagine what he can do in me. I never see. I mean, she's unbelievable. Unfucking believable. This guy, get his name. I want to honor him every day. He's the greatest.
He's been on the show a few times.
He should be on this show. He should be on this show because I will honor him.
There should be awards for him.
Yeah. So anyway, getting back to the wedding. Oh, you know who else was there? Mark Wahlberg. Didn't fucking say hello to me. Big shot all of a sudden.
Really?
Yeah. There with his wife, walking around.
Doesn't know you.
Doesn't know me. I got to dinner with this guy.
I know.
Couldn't fucking say hello. He was ahead of me.
That's weird.
Wouldn't say hello.
You see him talking to others?
I don't know. I didn't really run into him that much. He could have come over and said hello. Sting and Trudy were there.
How are they doing?
Trudy came
I'm
over.
sure they talk to you.
Trudy kissed me on the mouth. Well, Sting won't come over to you, but Trudy comes over. Sting has some. She's the ambassador. He's too big to come over. Sting's like too big.
That's not true.
When I was
Sting's never been like that.
I waved to him. I go, hey man, we were at different tables. Yeah. So anyway, so the wedding starts. This guy, Bill, what the hell's this guy? Plays a trumpet. What a fucking guy. Who's this guy who plays trumpet, Fred?
Who are you talking about?
Oh, shit. I don't know his name. Now I'm embarrassed. Because I went over and I said, man, you play like a god.
Black guy or white guy?
White guy. Famous guy.
Trumpet? You're talking about Chris Bodie?
Yeah. Chris Bodie.
Bill.
Bill Bodie. He had his brother, Bill Bodie. He had a better rate.
Wow.
You ever hear of him?
Yes, I've heard of him.
Wow.
I just gave you his name.
Yeah, this guy.
He's great.
Beautiful. He was playing Hallelujah, Hallelujah. I went over to him. I said to him, man, that was the most beautiful thing I ever heard.
You ought to make records.
He said to me, yeah, that's what I said. And he goes, oh, I have tons of them. And he goes, I go, oh, I was going to sign you.
I thought you were my discovery.
I'm supposedly getting a package of all his CDs.
He used to date
Katie Couric.
Katie Couric.
Yeah, Beth told me that. She knows all the gossip. Beth's up on all of it. My wife looks stunning. At the she looked beautiful at the wedding. She had on a titty gown, I called it.
What is that?
Where your titties almost pop out, like just down to the nip. You know what I mean? It's like almost your nip is out. In fact, we got back to the hotel and her nip was out.
Oh.
And she goes, "Do you think my nip was out at the party?"
You didn't notice it.
I go, "No, I would believe me." Like it's one of those dresses. Like when you're a guy, you're like, her nip's going to come out if I keep staring long enough. She really looked incredible. I was very excited. I was very aroused. I spoke to Gavin. I'm speaking to Gavin Rossdale. So the cocktail hour comes.
Right.
And I'm talking to a lot of people. Bob Saget, John Lovitz. I'm talking to...
John Lovitz is there?
Yeah, he was there. Well, Brad represented him for years. And so I'm talking to different people. I'm trying to be social. Who comes up? Les Moonves.
Really?
Well, yeah. And I, in my mind, I was like, I saw him walk in. I said, gee, if Les comes up to me, am I going to...
What's going to happen?
Am I just going to be a dick and go, oh, hello, and then walk away? Or am I going to be a nice guy about it?
So what'd you do?
I was a nice guy about it. Les came up to me. He goes, Howard, hey, like he never sued me.
That's funny.
So I go, Les, what, are you going to hand me a lawsuit?
Is this a funny way of handing me one of those?
What, is that where you whip out the envelope and serve me?
Right. Is this some kind of crazy process serving?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? At least you got the balls to serve me yourself this time.
You didn't say that.
No. I just said, hey, come on, hey, man. So he's like, hey, and his wife was there and everything. I go, hey, yeah. So I watch your show, The Talk.
Yes.
The Talk. Beth watches it. It was nice. Believe me, what the fuck? What am
Hollywood, they say it's just business when you...
Yeah, well, that's what Mel told me. When I was being sued, and Sirius was being sued, was Sirius involved in that? I don't know. I think I was just being sued. Was Sirius being sued too?
I don't remember.
Yeah, they were being sued too by Les.
Yeah?
And Mel was like best friends with Les during the whole thing. And I said, well, aren't you mad like me? He goes, well, because it's business. Who gives a fuck? Everyone sues everyone. Nothing ever happens. He says they just sue everyone. I go, I don't know. I'm angry about it. So those words were kind of ringing in my head, what Mel had told me. I was just like, all right. Well, I go, hey, man, hey, what's happening?
You could still work together again.
Sure. Why not? Let's go. Let's do something. I don't know. It was fine. So, I don't know. So I'm sitting there. I'm talking to Gavin Rossdale, but like Gwen Stefani doesn't come over, and like she's standing like about a half a foot away from him.
Yeah.
What's half a foot? 6 inches?
Yeah.
Okay. I did the math quick in my head. I just wanted to get a check.
Good.
Yeah. So she's like 6 inches away, but she's talking to a bunch of women, and I'm talking to Gavin, and I love Gavin, but you want Gwen to come over and start talking.
Did you even get introduced? Did he introduce you?
Never. So, but this is interesting. So Beth comes over in her titty dress. He starts talking to Beth. And I walked away and this and that and the other thing. 2 seconds later, I look over. Who's by Gavin's side? Gwen Stefani talking to...
So she moved when Beth shows up.
Yeah.
She could figure out how to make that 6-inch gap close.
Yeah. I don't think Gwen Stefani likes me. Gavin listens every day. He's in the car. He tells me he's a big fan. He's putting out a new album. I said, hey, Gavin, come on in. Yeah, we'll get together. We exchanged email. I've already heard from him. We know him years.
Of course. I mean, I've seen Gavin at tennis matches.
But I think the wife, and he's such a nice guy, but the wife, I don't know.
Not nice, huh?
No. But when Beth came over and was talking to him in a tete-a-tete there, she hustled over.
She hopped too.
Yeah, I think she got nervous. She saw a hot chick talking to Gavin.
Of course.
That's right.
Well, you can understand that.
Well, what am I? I'm not a hot chick?
She didn't have any fear that you were going to steal it away.
I need to wear a titty dress. Beth's titty dress was great. That titty dress gets everyone over.
What was Gwen wearing?
Polka dots. No titty.
No?
No. Beth looked amazing. She had the titty dress on. It was in the New York Post. I'm telling you. Titty dress, it said at the caption.
That's titty
So I'm talking to different people, and finally I'm talking to John Lovitz. I hadn't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
I saw Lorne Michaels. I'm telling you, everyone in showbiz was there.
So you saw a lot of Lorne. You saw him at the pool. You saw him
I didn't see. I just saw him having a power meeting with Jimmy Fallon, but I didn't get to talk to him.
you saw him there.
I saw him. I walked up to Lorne. I said,
How
Lorne,
was that?
I said, Lorne, you're a fucking genius. You're a fucking genius.
You're ready to give him props.
I am. He goes, why is that, Howard? He goes, you're a genius. I go, what? Hey, this is a good Hollywood conversation. I'm a genius. You're a genius. Everyone here is a genius. But I said, Lorne, you know what? You kept that show. I said, you've discovered more people, more big stars.
That is true.
And you've managed to keep that show going for God knows how many years. Like everyone thought it would be over after the Belushi years, And then you found Bill Murray. And then you found, I said, you're a brilliant fucking man. And I just wanted to tell you that. He was like, thank you, Howard. I was like, that's right. So I'm in the middle of a great conversation. Lovitz comes over. Now I'm feeling like I'm part of the fucking Hollywood scene.
Uh-huh.
I'm finally feeling human. Like maybe I'm in show business. Maybe I'm respectable. And some gay dude walks over to me, and he says, Howard. I go, yes. Please follow me. The legendary icon Sue Mangers wants to speak to you.
Who?
Well, I go, the legendary icon? Who is that? I said, listen, Junior. I said, I'm talking to Mr. Lovitz here. I was in the middle of a conversation. You don't,
Sue Mangers is calling.
Whoever that is. So I said, I'm not walking over there. I don't know this person, and I'm talking to somebody. So then I said to Lovitz, I go, who is Sue Mangers? He goes, she's the biggest agent there ever was. She was the biggest agent. I go, oh, I didn't know. I said, but, gee.
What's she doing now?
I said, yeah. I mean, and by the way, I don't feel like being summoned. I mean, why can't Sue Mangers walk over to me, I said. He goes, I don't know. But I thought I did the right thing. You know what I mean? I said, I'm in the middle of a conversation with a gentleman. I'm not going to dump him for a legendary icon just because she's a legendary icon. 2 seconds later, I get summoned by someone else, a woman. She comes over and says, the bride requests to see you.
Now, you know her.
Of course.
Yeah.
So I said, well, if Cassandra wants to see me, I'll go. So I grabbed Beth, who was talking way too long to Gavin Rossdale anyway. I go, we're going to go over and Cassandra wants to see us. So I walk into this, now I walk into the dining room, and who's standing there? Jack Nicholson.
Oh, really?
He goes, what's the matter, Howard? You're too good to speak to the legendary icon, Sue Mangers?
Oh, really?
So I go, what?
That's funny.
I go, I'm not too good to speak to anyone. I said, I was in the middle of a conversation. They shanghaied me. They fooled me. The bride didn't want to see me.
Who did that?
Jack and Sue Mangers.
Oh, my God.
So then I look down at the table. I realize Sue Mangers is like in a wheelchair or something, or I think, or she's... So no
yeah,
wonder,
she must be 100 years old.
Right. No wonder she had summoned me.
Well, she didn't have to summon you.
Yeah, but I didn't know who she was. She wanted me to sit down and have a conversation. She had read both my books and wanted to tell me how much she enjoyed them.
Oh, how nice.
So it was nice. So I was summoned by Jack Nicholson.
Well, at least he spoke to you this time.
But now I was in... Yeah, this time he spoke to me. He seemed to know who I was this time.
Yeah, the last time he gave you the cold shoulder.
Yeah, but Sue Mangers, when she wanted me...
Now Jack knows who you are.
Yeah, that's how Hollywood works. You gotta be summoned. But now I'm in a special room where no one's supposed to be there. And who's standing there? Jennifer Lopez and Mark Anthony.
Oh.
So I could see she's giving me the evil eye. But I see Mark Anthony. I go, you know what? You're a fucking genius, I told Mark Anthony. He goes...
You don't know one thing he's done.
Aldi, you're wrong.
What has he done?
He goes, and he's skeptical. He goes, why am I a genius? I said, because I watch American Idol, and they asked you to mentor these kids, and you're the only fucking guy in the history of that show that taught these kids something they needed to learn. You taught them how to do a mix in their headphones because these kids can sing, but they can't hear themselves. He goes, that's right. Now we're yelling. He goes, that's right.
You tell everyone.
He goes, you get it. I go, right. I said, you are the best thing ever happened on that show. And I mean it. You know me. I don't give out false compliments. Next thing I know, Mark Anthony and I are hugging and kissing.
Well, he's a slight little man.
I had to bend over. And we're hitting it off. J-Lo is nowhere
It's
to be.
like, what the heck is happening over
she
there?
ran away.
Oh, yeah?
Beth looks up and she goes, I just looked over. Were you almost making out with Mark Anthony? I go, that guy is brilliant. He did something for those kids on American Idol that nobody does. She goes, why are you making out with him? I go, I don't know. We enjoyed each other. I like the guy. What can I say? She goes, you don't know one thing he does? I go, I know what he did on American Idol. And that's all that matters. He did the right thing for the kids. He even told me he didn't even want to be on camera for that thing. They shot him. He says, I was just happy to tell him this.
Wow.
That's right.
Then did you ask him about why Jennifer was on American Idol?
No. I didn't bring any of that shit up. You know, you're at a party. You don't want to bum people. And plus, I'm not even sure if anyone's going to slug me at any given moment. So I'm sitting there. So then you get your table assignment. I was at the table. This was a great table.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I was with Stamos, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
They were very...
Stamos didn't bring a girl.
What's happened? He's broken up with that girl?
Well, Stamos doesn't realize the fun of being near Stamos is to see what girl he brings.
Right.
And now, when he
and he doesn't
bring
even bring a girl?
Right. So it's just like, oh, so boring. And Stamos is next to me, but you know. And then Beth and I are looking. There's little cards and stuff, and it says, this is John Lovitz was our table, Saget and his Playboy Playmate of the Year girlfriend.
Saget always has a beautiful
Rudy
girl.
Giuliani and his wife Judith.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know Rudy was there.
He's funny. Like, he gets crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah, and his wife's more fun. I never really hung out with them before. But now you're at a table. And then I see all these, interesting people at the table, and then Mr. and Mrs. Clapp.
Who's that?
Well, I said
You
to
don't
Beth,
want to get Mr. and Mrs. Clapp.
Yeah. So I said to Beth, listen, move the cards. Who the fuck wants Mr. You got Rudy Giuliani. You got all these interesting people.
Why are you sitting next to Mrs.
Why are we sitting
Clapp?
next to Mr. and Mrs. fucking Clapp? You got to fucking be kidding me. Why would Brad do that to me? Like I don't
Gotta
want
be a dud at every table.
So we start moving the cards around. Who walks over? Johnny Knoxville and his wife. I go, gee, I said, I wish the fuck you guys were sitting here. He goes, we are. We're Mr. and Mrs. Clapp. That's his real name.
Oh, my God.
His name is like P.J. Clapp.
I had no idea.
Neither did I. So I go, hey, somebody moved your cards. You're supposed to be sitting next to us. Not John Lovitz. So I moved the cards back.
That's funny.
Yeah, they didn't know. I didn't
Good thing you didn't put him at another table.
Don't ask. I almost did. Because J.J. Abrams and his wife were at the wedding.
Oh, you're kidding.
And I said, hey, take these cards, Mr. and Mrs. Clapp, and move it to your table and come sit with us. Anybody. I said, all these famous people, I'm going to be sitting next to Mr.
Mr. and Mrs. Clapp.
Yeah, I mean, all these famous people. Like, during the wedding ceremony, I didn't even finish this fucking story. So I got there an hour early.
Right, you had these nice seats.
I had the worst seat.
What?
It turned out they ended up moving forward, and my good seat was shitty. I couldn't see a thing. All I could see was the rabbi.
You're looking at a back?
And all these famous people. Who am I sitting next to? A guy who owns the restaurant. He owns some restaurant. I don't have luck with that celebrity stuff. So meanwhile, who comes over to sit at our table? Martin Short. Turns out he's a big fan, and
I've never met Martin Short.
My God.
Big fan of his.
Well, I ended up spending most of the night with Martin Short. What a fucking nice guy.
Yeah?
And what a super talent. He's a super
Well,
talented
I
guy.
loved him on Broadway. He's done a couple of things on Broadway. I
Fuck
always
Broadway.
go see him.
I'm talking about,
no,
Three
that's where
Amigos.
he really can do a lot on Broadway. What
The
are you
best
talking
thing, no, please. The best thing he ever did is the movie with Steve Martin where he plays the gay caterer.
Oh God, that the Steve Martin movie. What's it called? Father of the Bride.
What was Martin Short's character's name? Frank.
Yeah, he was
Right.
the wedding coordinator.
That was funny. Frank saved that movie.
But what about when he was the agent?
Fabulous. Sodi and yeah, fabulous. So
Cointreau and Sodi?
Cointreau and Sodi. With me, you don't just get an agent. You get three things. You get a shoulder to cry on. I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
So anyway, I ended up speaking to him the whole. He just lost his wife.
No, I didn't know that.
They were married 40-something years.
Wow.
Martin Short. But,
Didn't know that at all.
Yeah. So look at me. I was hobnobbing.
Look at you.
Hobnobbing.
Mr. Hollywood.
Mr. Hollywood. So meanwhile, you know me. I don't care where I am. I'm surrounded by celebrities. I'm in Hollywood.
You want to get out of there?
Oh, my God. Well, they took
How
a
long did you
Well,
stay?
they took a long time to serve food. Rudy Giuliani looked like he was going to... I said to him, you're a can-do guy.
Get some food over
I said, you
here.
were Mr. 9/11. See if you can get some fucking food here. He goes, I'm starving. Unbelievable. So, but we had we had a great time. A beautiful wedding.
And you stayed the whole time?
No. So like 11:30 already. I go to Beth. That's
Started
it.
at 6:30?
Let's go. Yeah, we've been there since 6:30. That's enough. And don't forget, I'm on New York time.
Were you dancing?
Well, it was weird. We got up to dancing, and so we danced next to Tom Cruise and what's her name, Katie Holmes. And I talked to Tom Cruise. Hey, man, what's happening? And hey, how you doing? So the other one doesn't say a word. The wife just,
She never speaks.
She stays. She's in a trance. She stands there. But all right, so we're dancing, and then the dancing was over. One song. That was it. I don't know what happened. Everyone left the dance floor. I'm such a good dancer that people start to know.
You love to be on the dance floor.
Yeah. Thank God the music's over. So anyway, I heard later on that Gwen Stefani got up and did a song. I love to listen to that. And then
You
Sting,
left.
I missed that. Sting got up and did a song. I missed that.
Oh.
Well, hey, I had to go to bed. I mean, if you're going to sing, get the fuck up there and sing. What are you waiting for?
You're on a schedule.
Yeah.
A tight schedule.
Anyway, so that was I just spent an hour telling you my entire